Weezy shit gonna
That
sabotage.
shit might make an echo.
I'll turn it down.
We live.
I'll turn it down.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Leave It on the Table. I'm the host, Smurf. I got my co-host, Weezy 100. And today we got two special guests. My homeboy, one of the coolest cats I know coming from the south side, a hippie, a stoner. My boy Slugg Mania. And I got my boy Taj with us.
You know what I'm saying?
My 808 Mafia compadre.
Gangland.
Southside compadre.
Yes, sir.
Compadre just in general, bro.
Smoke buddy.
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
Professional because they are passing out those. Nobody needs to know what we talk about, but yeah, gotta keep it clean, keep it clean. yeah. Smoke buddies, just stay smoke buddies. You know what I'm saying?
Got weed.
Yeah,
Got blunt.
He might hit the rock here and there, but I'm strictly weed. I'm strictly weed.
That boy be in the basement on the ketamine. You talking about?
It's been a minute since we did it. We probably took a break for like 3-4 episodes. What weeks? We about to change the whole set for season 2. This is the finale for season 1. We did what's this 13th episode, so we 13 episodes in. You feel me? We're gonna come back, reinvent. But what you had going on?
We appreciate y'all folks for riding with us for these 13 episodes, watching us grow. You know,
Nah,
we're gonna come back bigger and stronger. You know, all the love has been genuine and been real. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all the feedback. You know what I mean, and the hardships that came with it. But we here and we gonna keep it going. So let's see what y'all had going on this Memorial Day weekend, Slugg.
I was in L.A.
Is in L.A.
Was in
sir.
Is in the hood. Is in neighbors.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
They ain't coming to
It's
South
like,
Central. They going to Inglewood.
If I Inglewood,
I mean, not
I'm
Inglewood. They going to
Bomb.
Compton. Yeah, my
Going
bad.
to
They going to
Bomb,
Compton.
baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nah, the
Coming
homies
to
for
South
Inglewood. You know 50 for Inglewood, though.
Yeah, I know 50. That's my man. But my boy, top.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was with.
That's my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
I really miss
We
him
here.
top, bro.
What you had going on, Taj? You know what I'm saying?
Going on
Shit, you
time.
know, man, I ain't from down here, so I was looking for a cookout the whole time. I ended up going to
find it?
cookout.
That was
the
a
closest
winter
I got.
cookout.
Oh my God! You
Man.
went ate at cookout.
Hey, man,
No,
it
I
was
told
bad. I was disappointed in that.
I know you, but bubble guts kicked in 0.5 seconds.
Man,
shit,
woke up
Steve.
in the middle of the night.
I talk about one bite, one run.
That shit be fire while you eating it.
It don't be
man.
fire at all. The only thing fire from cookout is that banana berry milkshake.
Them ain't even milkshakes.
Oh
They
Lord!
too thick.
Why y'all cook out like that?
Bruh.
Though? Like y'all cook out bad down here.
I be down there about to faint trying to suck that milkshake through that straw. Like, God.
Yeah, shit. Well, I ate cookout 2-3 times. That was it.
Man, you still eat Little Caesars.
Who? Oh, nigga, I
Shit,
go
Lil
give me a
CC.
$5 pizza.
Y'all
I
had
give me a
CC
little
fire.
$5
What?
pizza.
That's
Not
$5
fire.
pizza, man. That
That's
shit fire.
cheese on cardboard. Boy.
It tastes like cardboard.
It feels like
with
cardboard
you,
at the
bruh.
bottom.
Hey
Lil
man, a little
Caesar's fire.
$5 pizza ain't gonna hurt nobody.
It is gonna hurt you.
Long run.
Yeah, I mean, Smurf's the one that scared me off of the.
Your bowels lock up.
Shit, them bricks.
My boy Smurf scared me off them biggie bags and everything.
Oh yeah, I had to put that in perspective for him.
You end up running through them dude wipes.
Nah, he was. Where we was at?
We was finna go to Wendy's. That
You
nigga
talking about go to Wendy's, but I like, boy, I don't eat that. He's like, oh, you too good for the Wendy's, bro. Listen, but how they able to have a whole hamburger, chicken nuggets, fries, and a drink for $4? How much
yeah.
you think it cost them to make that
Yeah,
meal,
no,
bro?
No, for real.
He turned me
Come
off
on,
all the way.
man.
He said, bro, and they making a profit.
You know they got to be. They making a profit.
At least
Yeah.
3 times.
No, for sure, they making a profit
I
off
ain't
of
even think of
that.
that
bro.
part. That's crazy.
I was like, damn, what the hell they selling me, man?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know they cutting that.
I only
all
touch
type of-
Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A. That's the only fast foods I touch.
Yeah, I rocks with both of them.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Zappy.
I rock,
Zappy.
That's Zappy.
I'm only getting a salad from Zaxby's.
yeah, I rock with both of them.
Chick-fil-A, I might touch the whole menu.
I might touch the old me.
I might get me 2 out of everything, man. I might get
He's
me
talking about Little
Smash
Caesars busting. Y'all
scripts.
tripping.
Look, I told you.
Old brother, man.
Yeah, man. Little Caesars hit,
Little
man.
Caesars 5, man.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, man, there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the world. For sure. You feel me? We gonna tap into, especially in the music business. You know, we all got some type of ties to music. You feel me? Right now, so they snatching everybody up, brother. They either killing us or locking us up.
Man, what the hell? So, you know, as a producer and a songwriter, you know what I'm saying, and you as a producer, you know what I'm saying, I guess I can put me in there, you know, as an artist, up and coming, you know what I'm saying, yeah, whatever. But on some real shit though, how y'all feel about the state of hip hop right now? Like with the RICO Act, like they are using our music, our life story, us speaking our truth against us, but they ain't do that when the white boys was doing mosh pits.
It's
and
the same thing your girl do.
Factual information.
So your girl use your music against you, bruh?
Eric, you supposed to be a real rapper, right? So
Right.
you was just talking about you was having threesomes. Like, you been with me for 10 years. Like, we ain't had no threesome. Like, so what you talking about?
God.
Hey, listen, so as an artist, right?
We the only ones under scrutiny.
Not necessarily.
We the only ones with enough influence that matters. So positive influence, negative influence, both of those can cause you to be looked at in a certain type of way or manner. You know what I'm saying? So
It'll shine a different light on you whether you want it or not.
yeah, because when you have influence, you have power. And where there's power is people in power that's going to be scared of your power.
Yeah.
Now that's real.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's real. Because they do give them boys that hush money. Don't speak too much about too much.
Yeah, I think that really hits the nail on it. Is we are the most influential culture. Everything, style, clothes, lingo, everything come for us. So, you know, any examples that's going to be set is going to be through us. Any agendas that's
But
going
they
to be
not
pushed is
setting
gonna
no
be through
examples
us.
for no other culture.
I mean, they never do. I mean, look at what
But
they
just
did with
for
the,
us.
with
I'm
the
saying.
drugs, though. Like, when white boys started getting on pills and stuff real heavy, they called it an epidemic.
Started.
But
What you mean started?
No, I'm talking about like
made
back
it.
no, I'm saying
Started
like,
getting
when the
on- they
community-
made it,
Like
bro.
when it hit
community
when it
started
hits
getting
their
on the
neighborhood, it
drugs,
becomes an
It
epidemic.
becomes an epidemic. But when it's us, it's a violent crime.
It's a war on drugs.
Yeah. I'm saying?
'cause
War on drugs.
I be listening to music from all around the world, you know what I'm saying? And it's a couple songs I've heard. A real country song. Nigga has a song called
And they say they popping perks.
FUB. That's the name of the song. He talks about them splitting up and him putting it out on the ass out there, but it's called FUB. If we make a song like that, it's derogatory, we're disrespectful
Nah.
to women.
It'll sell, though.
Shit.
Young
It's
Dro
not
made that song.
Yeah.
He made an FUB.
Yeah. FDB.
F that B.
Yeah.
F that. And that was a hit.
that
That
was
was
crazy.
I don't know the
going
words.
was
I don't know the
crazy.
words. Say the words. It's what?
Bro, you know
F
Dro-
that.
It's what? I
F that.
I don't know the words.
You think he
bruh.
slick? We got the cuss bucket still going.
My boy Dro gonna give you one once a year. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Maybe once every 3.
I'm about to say, it's been wow.
I mean, he in a hell of a contract though.
It was not even contract. I seen him on Big Facts, bro. He was
Yeah.
speaking about his
situation.
situation. You know what I'm saying? Drug abuse and all type of stuff. So.
Okay, so what about goddamn old rock bands from back in the day?
Who?
Old rock bands from back in the day. Like these folks, they never get
But-
indicted, but
but
these
they-
folks was influencing.
They
You gotta keep
They
it
didn't
real, though.
influence violence.
That's what I was ready to say.
They didn't.
No, not to the level of
They
what
influenced
what?
suicide.
people are being accused
That's
of.
not violence.
That's
That's
self-inflicted.
self-inflicted.
Yeah, that's self-inflicted.
Okay.
But to the accusations that these rappers is getting called in on, because you know a lot of stuff probably ain't true, but accusations is very violent. And then that wasn't really in the rock culture. It was really like, you know, do drugs, I hate my mom, screw the dog, like.
Yeah.
It ain't never really been into like.
I just feel like it's too many young black men with real money that could cause real problems.
It's not even that. I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? This I ain't gonna say this all what it is, but this majority. All right, so y'all remember when NWA first came out, right? Yeah. And them folks didn't know what this type of music was, so they ain't really know, you know what I'm saying, how to take heed to
Categorize
it.
it,
You
nothing.
feel me?
Yeah.
But when it started influencing their kids, that's when they're like, okay, nah, we got to do something. Because now my little 6-year-old, 7 whatever year old is in the house saying F the police. You know what I'm saying? Reciting these songs. So I think it's like when they got a big enough influence, not money, but when you got a big enough influence to when you affecting.
Like
we don't care if you affecting y'all kids. Like that's on y'all. But when it comes down to my household, now I see my child. You know what I'm saying? Little Stewart or you know what I'm saying? Little Becky
Stewart
reciting these songs and going to the concert. Couldn't Slug, you know, like you know what I'm saying? You go to all these concerts. Who in the crowd? Majority in the crowd, bro.
Caucasians.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's really a combination of
And Mexicans.
influence and using it in a successful manner. Because think about it, it's a lot of people that have influence that keep promoting a negative agenda. They don't go mess with them. Like
what?
Like prime example, like Young Thug for an example, right? They only highlighting a lot of the accusations they putting towards him, but they're not mentioning all the great.
They never gonna do the accolades.
But here's the thing: it's a lot of it's even in all genres. It's people that got skeletons in their closet. They don't ever go after the people who got skeletons and got nothing going on. Or
Let me tell you why. The reason
positive rap got wiped out of hip hop. They said it wasn't allowed.
That's not true. That's not true. Kendrick just
Kendrick
dropped.
Kendrick just dropped a very dope and confrontational album. He has a song that is strictly about toxicity in the relationship.
That's
where
one
they
of my hardest.
disrespecting the hell out of each other.
And then
that's one of the favorite.
It's real life, though.
It's actual real life. But this is what I'm saying.
They loved each other at the end.
But this is what I'm saying. Like Kendrick Lamar, he used his platform in a way where it made sense because he spoke about everything that he felt. But some of his subjects and some of his words got overlooked about certain songs. Like I say, because he's very pro-black. He's very stand-up. He's very against police oppression and this, that, and the third. But them songs ain't been highlighted. The first song that I even heard about before I even knew the Kendrick Lamar album was out was this song, and they did a whole topic on it on a radio show.
Talking about We Cry Together.
Yeah, We Cry Together.
I don't think
and that's what I'm saying. Like
he got in '95 one of the top songs out right now.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
It got a video though.
But
I think they just said, hold up.
Go ahead.
I think all of his songs is on the who album just dropped, and they say at least all his songs
Future
is on the Billboard.
Bad Bunny.
He probably did too, but Future just
I
did
think
it
it
too.
was. The whole album was like it was on the chart.
For sure, Bad Bunny. For sure.
Yeah, it is.
If it wasn't Bad Bunny, I think it might have been. Let me say, like, all right.
I've spoke on this before. We got to find that clip, bro, where that white boy was doing that special, bro, where he was like, he got a song where he's talking about F this, F that, and disrespectful to Peter and this, that, and the third. And the radio people told him, why would we promote that? And then he called back and said, well, I got an artist that got a song talking about shooting up his homeboys and this, that, and the third. And they was like, send it to us.
Because that's what sells. But
man, this is perfect.
The negative stuff that but now I take that back because they did scrutinize different cultures, especially like the Caucasian culture, the rock, when they slit in the wrist was cool.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like when
crazy.
Eminem, Marshall Mathers came out and like slit like
Killing
he was
his
talking
baby
about
mother and all
Chaucer
that.
syndrome,
Cool.
telling people his mama used to.
But they protest him too. Like they was going against him too. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of stuff.
He definitely almost got banned.
He got a lot of scrutiny.
My dad didn't. He ain't like Eminem. Why you listening to that? He's so sad.
Like for sure, he got scrutiny.
But he's talking about crazy
get
fans,
to know like
song stand and all that stuff.
It didn't get to know legal like to where y'all got to be off the
Because
street.
the pigmentation of his skin, they was like, look, just tone it down a little bit. We're gonna let you slide.
I mean, it started having middle America dyeing their hair blonde, popping pills. Let's just keep it funky.
Yeah.
Facts.
They like in that same era, we had Jay-Z. You know, we had artists rapping about bricks and. You know, if you look at the agenda, it went from being a drug dealer to drug user to
a killer.
So yeah, but when it affects their community, once again, fentanyl been around. Like I'm from Baltimore, so fentanyl is been a thing.
Everything been around.
But as soon as it touches that community, now it's something to highlight.
Everything becomes a problem once it hit.
When
Once
it
it
hits
goes
home.
uptown, as they say. Once it goes uptown,
Yeah.
it's a problem. We don't care what.
I ain't gonna
we
lie,
don't
as
care
it
what
should. So
y'all
how
do.
would you feel like if you trying to raise your little one as best you could, but they influenced by this type of music?
I mean, I'm going through it
I
right
was just
now
about
with
to
the
say,
twins.
prime
I'm
example.
going through it right now with the twins. I thought I was the only one, but you know what I'm saying? I had conversations with some of my close partners, and they going through the same shit, where we actually are dads.
But
We're
I'm
actually
glad. Hold
there.
on,
We
time
actually-
out. Before you say that, look what you going through with the twins. It's not our culture music that's influenced one of the twins right now, right?
Yeah.
It's a whole nother culture of music. So how you handle that though?
It's a whole nother look. All right, so how I'm handling that is I really sit back and ask them, why do you think this artist is good? What do you like about him? And I just, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect, no, I be like, bro, nigga sucks. He talks about committing suicide.
Yes, Susky. I slide it up a little closer for you.
Like, I don't find nothing appealing about his music. I don't find nothing appealing about how he carries himself. You know what I'm saying? And I get into detail with them about like different things that I know, being that the people that I'm affiliated with is as such as, you know what I'm saying, where I know some of my guys got intimate relationships with these niggas where they know these cats and they like.
The N-word is a curse word?
That's $1.
Read the label.
So,
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
only those two words.
N-words is only worth $1.
Oh, it's only the N and the B word.
yeah.
Oh, I bet. F-bombs all day, baby. Yeah.
Too many F-bombs pops to hit you, but you know what I'm saying? But
What you know is gonna follow the F-bomb. One of those words.
Yeah, got to, huh? Damn.
you can't cuss proper without it. You know what I'm saying? So at
Little
the end of the day, as a dad, I just be like, don't be influenced
so let me
by
ask
the
you a question,
bad.
right?
Be influenced by the good. Like even God bless the dead, they like my partner Mozzie that passed, and I tell them, do your homework, look him up, find out stuff about him other than what you've heard about him. Find out some stuff, and you know one of them has done it. It's like, wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, exactly. Before everybody became who people think they are, they were who they were born to be off the muscle.
That's true.
That's true.
Oh, people paths change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes it's not their fault.
Life turns. Like that's what I'm saying. Life. You were already born and set on this path that you were supposed to be on.
I was born to be in the MLB, but that ain't happening.
I thought I was gonna
I
be
was
in the
born to
league.
be a boxer.
I was going to the NBA.
I look at it like if you ain't there, then you wasn't born to be there then.
Why not?
Lord.
I was nice. It's just life outside of that.
I'm with you on your
I'm gonna tell you what it
path
is.
already
Your
written. It's meant to be what
influences around you can sometimes deprive you from your path.
Nah, you.
If you not headstrong,
100%.
you feel me?
100%.
Let me tell you that this is how, you know what I'm saying, especially with what I deal with spiritually, right? One of the things about it is, and people tend to be like, how is that possible? I didn't want my mom to be on drugs. I didn't want to lose my dad. Da, da, da. No. Before you came back, you picked your obstacles you were going to go through. You were just supposed to be strong-willed enough and pay attention enough to see, okay, here comes that obstacle. Boom. And go ahead on and keep going on your path. If you divert from your path, cool. We all have. I ain't gonna lie, we all have. All done got off track, all done went and did some things where you done looked at yourself in the mirror and be like, dawg, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you trying to find yourself back. In the process of finding yourself back, you go through what I call the stripping process. You go through getting rid of all types of layers of bullshit that you done put on to make yourself fit into a different crowd because you thought this is where you were supposed to be, because this was going to lead you to where you wanted to be. But then you find out, I don't even rock like them. Like, them ain't even my type of folks. Like, let me go on and spin around one more time, goddamn, take some more layers of shit off of me, goddamn, and goddamn, go this way.
Yeah.
Eventually, the path that you on is your path. Nobody's gonna walk it with you. Not your kids, not your parents, not your grandparents. Nobody's gonna walk it with you. You have to walk it. And that's where a lot of folks be falling off at, because guess what everybody's scared of? They're more scared of failure than they are success, but they're equal, if it makes sense.
No, it does.
Like, you're so scared to fail that you won't even try to be successful. So you get stuck in the middle, and then you do what everybody does in America. You settle.
You got some folks that's
The
scared
norm.
of over success.
Hmm?
Got some
successful.
people that being over successful.
I struggle with being
That's
too
one
successful.
of my fears. Well, was one of my fears. Now it's just like, I don't, hey man.
There's no
And
limit to success. It's all about
It's
what
not the
you do.
limit. It's like over. All right. So one of the shits with me. So I just ain't really just turned all the way up. I ain't gonna say just so the main reason, but one of them was being too successful. Cause I'm the type, I don't like to meet new people. know what I'm saying? If I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you. So it's like, damn, if I be successful, is the people that I really rock with gonna perceive me the same way, or they gonna look at me as like, oh, then my boy, he a ticket now. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that was one of my fears. Like,
but you gotta learn how to read.
I don't know how
you gotta read niggas.
I got somebody told me like the people who's gonna, bro, he's gonna get all his money. Somebody told me like, bro, who's gonna be with you? Whoever gonna be with you, that's who meant to be with you. You gonna lose people along the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's levels. Like, you know, when you at a certain level, it's certain people that can relate to that level you at. But when you go up, don't mean they gonna go up.
Exactly.
So when you go up,
so my
you might
thing
have
was
to
like,
shed them levels.
I want to cut these ties out because I really rock with, you know what I'm saying? These.
But see, that's a pro and a con by you not wanting to rock with new people because it
Some
allows
people
you
elevate
to
with you though.
That's what you hope for though.
But that's
majority of it don't happen like that.
Sometimes it might be the friend that you didn't expect. It's like, I didn't know I was going to be this cool with
But
somebody.
that's why
cool.
That's why I brought it to you about the meeting new people thing. It's like,
I know him for a
to
long
an
time.
extent, that mentality
Nah,
is
for
good
real.
because it allows you to keep a structure and not let a lot of like loosely, like I'll use an example like a Tekashi type dude, right?
Yeah, to come in.
Them type of people, you just let anybody in your circle, that's how you end up getting indicted and stuff that you have
Right.
nothing to really do with. But at the same time, having to learn and meet new people, like he just said, like you can meet somebody.
That's part of networking.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I ain't
But that
against
person-
that, but
When you at level 3, that person you meet at level 3 might be at level 4, and now you going up with them.
yeah, but I know that's strictly that type of relationship was strictly, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
established off the business or whatever that case may. I'm talking about like your homeboy, like your day ones that
But that's when you gotta do
feel
it.
like
I'm
supposed to be
alright.
with you along the whole
Alright.
route, but. Once you start going up and they still here, you know, they start
They
looking
got a
at you.
decision to make. Life is
different.
about
Okay.
decisions.
You
We
feel
speaking
me?
about the day ones, and I just was goddamn talking about this with somebody, right? And this is true facts. I was sitting up there and I was just like going through me and a so-called day one's relationship. I'm like, home never fuck with me. Like 20-some years in, home never fuck with me. He never fuck with me. It was always a beneficial thing. I can use him or he can use me. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, we never was friends.
And I preach that.
We got stuck with each other.
The one-sided relationship.
We got stuck with each other. We was never friends, homie. We got stuck with each other.
Yeah.
And been stuck with each other for 20-some years. But you know what? One of us got to make the decision and be like, hey, it's time for me to slide, bro. Like, I done had enough.
When I was on vacation, you know what I'm saying, behind the G-wall, you know what I'm saying, it was a dude, he was, I guess he was prophesizing over people, speaking tongues and shit. I thought it was cap. But I'm sitting from afar, I'm just watching. And then, so he telling everybody woo to woo. He told this one dude, like, hey man, used to be real heavy in the Bible and church and all that, woo to woo. He telling them all this, dude, like, man, yeah, in the middle of all him telling him all this, mail call. He got a Bible in his mail. The dude he talking to. This what made me like, all right, man, let me see what dude talking about. He got to me. He was like, bro, he was like, you got a best friend. That's your man. That's your ace. But you ain't gonna never go to the next level as long as you close to him.
So you had
And
a
I
Cleo.
knew exactly who he was talking about. You feel me?
Thanks.
Hey,
So-
trust me, I went through that just recently because I'm like, me and home been clashing. I'm like, bro, I really want to do something. Like, then I'm like, when I just started evaluating the friendship, it was like, damn, dog,
I know.
we ain't never been friends, really. It's a benefit factor. When I'm up, you need something, I got you. When you up, I need something, you got me. I ain't gonna let nobody handle you, you ain't gonna let nobody handle me. But at the end of the day, when we sat down and be like, are y'all friends? No, we're not. We really not. Like, we just not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We mutual
Like we
associates.
exactly. We thought we was friends. The people that I cut off behind this cat
Was some friends?
was really
Was
actually
friends.
friends.
That's how it
They
be.
actually was like, they actually saluted a person when they see an action like, bro, stick with it, keep going. Da, da, da. Come to find out, man, really one of the biggest haters I know.
That's how it be.
And you always turn a deaf ear to, because you'll hear it like, hey man, I don't say something. Man, you tripping? That's my dog. That's my day one. But we since the kindergarten, nigga, since the cradle together. All right, that is your same day one right there. That's the one they gonna put you.
Bro, you know, I mean, people from elementary, middle school, high school, I don't know
Yeah.
that I knew.
I think that's why I said it's that level thing, bro. Like
No, for
I got a
real.
homeboy back home. It be like, bro, I'm like, bro, you be willing to crash out. He be like, yo, you need to move back. Come back to Baltimore. We turned up. I'm like, bro, why would I ever move? What? I'm like, bro, that don't even make no logical sense. If anything, you need to come down here. You see what I got going on, like. But it be the mentality of like still at a certain level.
Yeah, nah, because some chains, unfortunately, some chains we don't want to break. And that's really what it boiled down to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting around and, you know what I'm saying, like Nipsey done said it, other goddamn people done said it. If you hang around 9 bum niggas, you gonna be the 10th bum nigga.
Yeah.
You hang around 9 rich niggas, you gonna be the 10th rich nigga,
Yeah.
right? But
I'm about to be a rich.
Drive me, man.
I was just saying, you dropped the 5 pieces.
but at the end of the day, though, it's true. You know what I'm saying? Then I get to evaluate like the folks that I actually rock with, that I actually got that inspire me. Like I see them doing better. Like oh, my boy just copped that. My boy just copped that. Oh, bro, I'm slipping. I got to get on my grind. Like oh, bro. But
I
then
think
at the
you
same
need
time,
that,
I
though.
run back and goddamn. It's like the weirdest thing. You'll be grinding with the ones you need to be grinding with coming up, so you could be on that level where you really want to be in life.
Yeah.
And then it's weird, your brain triggers and you run back and be like, yeah, nigga, what I
It's a
got
safety
going
net.
on. Look what I got going on. I ain't say it. I said, nah.
Oh, please tell me this is some kind of practical joke and a practical joke.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like weird, like, you know what I'm saying? But the folks you're supposed to be around, they not gonna make it easy on you. And that's what, as men, we gotta understand. The people you're supposed to be around, they're not gonna make it
They
easy
gonna
on
challenge you.
They're gonna challenge you every step of the way. Like, one of my partners, I tell him a good business decision, and he'll be like, all right, what's the pros and cons of it? Sometimes I don't got it. He be like, well, you ain't got a business decision, bro. You got an idea.
Right.
I don't want to hear nothing until it's solid. I come back at him, bro. He like, all right, well, what if this happens? You ain't think about that. I get mad, but he's not telling me I'm wrong. He's telling me, bro, execute your move precisely, bro. Don't just
Count your steps.
don't just dive in, cause you gonna miss something. And when you dive in, ain't nobody gonna be there to bail you out.
Nah, for sure.
So you know, like,
Truth.
What y'all, RP to my boy Kevin. I'm gonna say RP Kevin.
Hell.
R.P.
Yeah,
Godfather.
hey,
The GOAT.
man, the goat.
He was the truth.
That boy strong, man.
Tell my boy I said what's up, man.
Who that?
Steve.
Oh,
Hey,
Steve.
Steve.
My
Hey.
boy Steve.
Man, we go back to the yard together, boy. That's my guy. You feel me?
Nah, I rock with Steve. I rock with
RP
Steve,
Kevin,
100%.
man. That boy Kevin Samuels, man.
So what y'all think? What's y'all honest opinion? Y'all agree with a lot of stuff that he said? Or y'all?
It's a lot of flat. Oh, he got a lot of slander after his death, especially
I'm
coming
gonna be
from the
honest, I ain't
females.
never tap in.
Ever?
I ain't gonna lie, tap. in.
Ever? You tripping?
Yeah, you got tap.
I tapped in every now and then. I ain't gonna say I was just sitting up there like a diehard
Yeah,
Kevin
I
Samuels
ain't just
fan,
on-
but
but-
you know what I'm saying? But
I go on YouTube.
I
and-
agree with some of the things he was saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost all of them.
It's just his approach. It's just his approach.
I really don't even have a problem with his approach, really, because he never really directly just. Sometimes he did go too far, but it was for like views or whatever. But most of the time, the women kind of said something disrespectful
Nah, I ain't
towards.
gonna say. He just had an aura, like a pimp aura, to me.
An older pimp.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah.
wasn't
That's a
on
good way to
OG
explain it.
pimp.
Like a real
He
pimp
wasn't on
kind
that
of
double
aura
D.
type of.
He wasn't on that
Nah,
double
he ain't
D.
like that type of pimp. He was just like, just watch how you talk to me type of.
Yeah,
Like, he ain't just gonna talk to me no
yeah.
kind of way.
And if you gonna talk to me that type of way, then I'll talk to you that type
Exactly.
I
but-
mean, I feel.
But just how they be online and be like, you right, I'm sorry.
of way. Yeah,
I'm like, but that's pimpish.
I
Like,
think for
that's
the-
a pimp, like,
for the main
like what
thing.
you say? Watch how you talk to me. You right, I'm sorry, I apologize. This how I was trying to say it, like.
Pimp hand strong.
What he used to say? He used to be
boy,
like,
he a
check
pimp,
that shit.
boy.
Hey, but ain't nothing wrong with that.
But no,
though.
he wasn't doing nothing wrong with just giving reality checks. And I think, especially nowadays and age where we at right now, how it is with, I can only speak with our culture, the disconnect. You know what I'm saying? I might get scrutinized for what I'm about to say. I feel like
You are, for sure.
I feel like a lot of females need reality checks. To be real,
I
bro.
think a lot of people in general need reality checks.
Yeah.
I think standards need
everybody be
reality
outside.
I ain't gonna. It's some goofy males. You feel me? But
Who set standards though?
Nah, like I feel like
you set your own standard.
So
everybody
right
sets
now,
standards.
no,
Everybody
no.
sets standards.
Nope.
You don't think
Who
everybody?
sets the standard right now is what they see. Media,
Yeah.
song,
Time out.
and video.
I'm gonna tell you what set the standard. What we just said. Why these folks is pressing the issue on these, getting these rappers out. That's who setting the standards. That's who for our culture.
Yeah.
But they setting.
Is
That's why I
the
said them
rappers.
them media, all that stuff is setting the standard because guess what?
Back in the 90s,
Everybody want to post Moneybag Yo buying his girl
I was just about to say, back in the 90s, you think your mama was pressing your pop to go get a Birkin?
But guess what though? How many of these females posted when that girl bought that boy that land? None.
Yeah.
They looked at that girl like she was stupid.
They didn't.
They did.
That's crazy.
Because they ain't got the
didn't care.
bag. They ain't even.
Because it's a gimme.
I was gonna say, We live in a culture of what can
And
you
that's
do
an
from
appreciated
Look, I'm
asset.
gonna tell you a real story happened last
Cars
night,
an
yesterday,
appreciated
right?
asset.
She put a
I'm
down payment. That nigga pay that car note on that car. She ain't buy that car.
It
for
don't
him.
matter how they. It's just the initiative that you did. I don't care how it's getting funded. Like, okay, you thought about me, cool. Like a lot of that shit not going on, but it's a conversation I had last night. Right, I'm on the phone with my homeboy. I'm at my homegirl's crib. They got a little Memorial Day soiree, and I'm on the phone with my homeboy. He had him and the girl. You know what I'm saying? They together at the crib. I told my homegirl like, hey, you pour me some old Casamigos with the lime juice. You know how I like it. He said, boy. He on the phone listening to me like, boy, if I tell my girl that, boy, she wouldn't even budge. I said, boy, that shit crazy. Shit, like,
that's
our culture, the what's wrong with your feet? Like, you supposed to be doing this for me. Like,
In our culture, we're right now. Right now.
You can't even
Right,
make a nigga.
right now.
What you do for me?
It's rare. It's rare to find a woman that actually understands being a woman and knows how to cater to a man. A woman has these days, and I blame men. I blame
the
us.
city
I ain't gonna say I blame the city girls. I'm gonna say I blame us. I blame us for the simple fact that the average nigga,
Come on with it.
when he meet a chick, he ain't even trying to game her with no smooth lines to get her to smile or laugh. He walking up like, what's up, yo? I got that bag.
Yeah.
Fact.
So the first thing she do is like, oh, you got the bag? Come on. I got bills. I got kids. I got all this stuff that needs to be taken care of.
I know something that's not like that, but if you offering, they gon' I don't know, they gon' second guess the money. They gon' like what?
But what I'm saying is the average
oh, yeah, all right, so we
guys
talking
approach
average.
is like this.
Oh, yeah,
Instead
for
of,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You
I
don't
think
think
that's
it's an
what we
agenda?
lost at. We lost at
that's
that
where we
point.
lost ourselves at. Because you know
Y'all
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
it's an
Like,
agenda? It's an agenda?
it's not even, I
Like,
ain't gonna say it's
I
an
can't
agenda.
say we said we lost it though, bro.
I'll say this like,
I can't say that.
I'm saying
Because it always
though,
been the dweebs and the solid ones.
I'm saying the dweeb
I
has
think the
some money.
dweebs, but it's always been like that, bro. Like even back in the time,
this what I'm saying.
the dweebs just got
But this what I'm
they got
saying,
platforms
though.
now. They
Even back
shining
in-
more and more.
no, even back in the day. So hold on.
As
We
a
are
player-
some players. We are some players. Hold on. As a player, hold on. Let me say one part.
Players
As
versus
a
the
player,
dweebs.
all of us are some players up here, right? We all done bought a woman some some flowers.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
We all done bought a woman some chocolate. We all done sent a woman a pretty text or a poem, something,
For
right?
sure.
They don't do that no more. Men don't know how
That's
to be
not
men.
true. I do that.
I mean, we do because we know.
But the reciprocation from doing that is not the same reciprocation as if you would have did it back in the day. Cause you can do that as a cool gesture, and they.
Oh no, she putting you on the internet.
I think the
She putting you on the
difference is
internet.
what
She's
you
like,
just
girl,
said.
this lame ass nigga just sent me
What you
this
just
poem.
said.
This
Back
lame
in-
ass nigga.
back in the day, there was no internet.
Boy, you want me
You
to
could
cash
post
you
it.
out?
Yeah, like back in
Nah,
the
bruh.
back in the day, there was no internet. Back in the day, there was no media. You know what I'm saying? So when I say agendas, I mean like even for dudes right now, you know the image is for the agenda for a dude is you gotta have some designer, you gotta be flashy, you gotta have a nice car. Same thing with women.
Too big to wear designer.
But the same
It
thing
don't
for
fit me
women,
right.
the agenda for women right now is
White
get
tee.
you a baller. Get you a dude who, why should I settle?
I mean-
why should I do this? Like they
Okay, but
shooting
it's
for the stars.
it's only like
But
three.
it's not-
Only like three types of ballers.
It's
in
only
our-
like
in our-
1%.
Nah, I'm gonna
Black
tell you
men
It's
that.
only
are
like
that-
three types of ballers. You got ball players. You got rappers
Yeah.
or artists, right? You got ball players, artists,
And scammers.
and yeah,
Get money.
That's not ballers,
D
bro.
boys is dinosaurs now. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I guess we'll put scammers and D boys together. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. All right. So you got three types, right? The
Them
first
not
two,
ballers.
they can't deal with the extra females. The third one, y'all can't deal with the lifestyle. Let's just be real, ladies. Y'all can't deal with the lifestyle. Eventually, I'm going to jail. They're going to kick this dough in. Or eventually, somebody going to try to kill me. Or eventually, somebody's going to kill me. Let's just be 1,000. Y'all or telling me y'all cannot deal with the lifestyle.
or
the
if-
average nigga go to
or
jail
if
for
he's
3
a-
years. His girl left in 18 months.
Or if he's an athlete, it's gonna be a beautiful little woman that's gonna
Yeah, that's
come
what I
across.
said. The first two lifestyles, they can't handle the women. They can't handle the women that
Are
come
you
with
going for more beautiful?
If I, that's the thing. If you think about
What
it,
if she beautiful?
Nah, listen,
and
you gotta put yourself in
and
the shoes.
sex
You
ain't
27
good?
years old, playing for an NFL, NBA team, making 20 to 30 million a year, and you talking to a chick for 6 months, and then this other chick who might seem like she got a little more going on. Women do it. If a woman talking to a chick talking to a dude that got a decent job, he a plumber, and then another dude come along and he's an micro technician or something like that, or an engineer of some sort.
If she can hang
If
with
he's
his
more
lifestyle,
benefit,
like
if he's
yeah.
more beneficial.
If he's cool.
Nah, I feel
I
like
don't-
women
I-
don't even
I
care
feel
for
like-
dudes.
I feel
cool.
like-
I
yeah,
know a
they
lot
do.
of women that cheat.
I ain't gonna- yeah, they
I
do.
know a lot
I
of
ain't
women
gonna
that cheat on dudes that they don't like, but they're beneficial, so they stay with them. I know a lot of women that stick with dudes that's beneficial, but they cheat
That's
on them. They talk.
finesse. That's more so a finesse. They be like,
That's like the
I'm gonna tell you, right?
Women running right
From
now.
my
They're winning.
perspective, women like, I ain't gonna say they ain't always knew their worth, but right now they like, it's kind of they come out, they in demand right now, so it's like, all right, cool. Especially they gonna get their body done, you know what I'm saying? They look a certain way,
That cheat code.
you know what I'm saying? So they eyes like, I know who I got approaching me, even if it's the dude with the money doing all the, I got these coming at me
Okay, well look.
frequently.
Speaking
you
of
see what I'm
Kevin
saying?
Samuels, right? Kevin Samuels make a good point. He said all these Instagram models, these women that are turned up, that all these girls want to be like, why they ain't married? You see what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
cool.
like,
They
it's
ain't
an
got for
agenda.
one. The dudes might. As for me, I know as me
It's not
personally,
enough
as a
of us,
man,
bro. It's not enough of
That
us.
don't really move me.
It's not enough of us.
You feel what I'm saying?
I
Not
don't
the wife.
No, I'm talking about for what women are looking for, the type of dudes they're looking for, that 1% worth of men, that higher value man.
It's enough.
It's not. No,
It's just you ain't got nothing to offer to make me want to
Well,
marry
yeah,
you,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying. That's why
Like,
it's not enough of. It's women that's like 3 kids.
I'm gonna tell you how
38 years
dudes be
old.
operating right now, right? They might have a bag. You might look attractive. You might look appealing. I'll entertain this. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, I might have some high hopes. Hopefully, this can be something. But if your mind frame just diluted, like, okay, I see what this is. You see what I'm saying? Like, all right, I get it. I see what this is.
Yeah.
Do I want to keep entertaining it? It's my decision at this point now.
Yeah,
you know
facts,
what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
unless a man meets a female that's either get her own bag, you know what I'm saying? If not surpass that man, that will make some man like, I'm about to lock her in. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
she on top of her game, but the majority is not like that. And the ones that are like that, they got their guard up so high. It's like, bro, you got to jump through fucking fire hula hoops. You know what I'm saying? How many guys have bank accounts?
On average,
They don't even ask that question.
They don't ask the right question.
They don't. Yeah, they don't.
I would say the
females don't ask
percentage
them
is
type of
higher
questions.
none than do. The
Wait.
percentage is probably higher than none that do.
Nah.
I used to be one
that's
of those.
real.
I ain't
That's
gonna
real
cap.
though. But
That was my mind frame for a minute. Like,
most
I need a bank account for hours. I had cash.
unfortunately, unless a woman done been down that road and been through them ropes and done been through all that, then she'll want to see if you have more depth to you. But if you can show her a shoebox full of money, you got the average chick.
Or can
in the
I
bag.
ask a broader? Can I ask a broader
You get the
question?
average
Do
chick in the bag.
females really know exactly what they want?
I don't.
I
Think
mean, I don't know because we need
I
females
mean-
to call in. Like,
No.
That's
don't-
a good
I don't know.
setup.
I don't know.
Do
I
females
can't.
know exactly what they want? And if
I'll use this stat, right? I'll use this stat.
Let me see.
I got more
I got
women.
some.
What Jada said she had an entanglement. I've dealt with more entanglements than I've had girlfriends. Like I've had more women
Yeah,
come and deal
I've
with
been
me
the
and be
side
like,
nigga for a long time. It's okay.
But it's when you,
Bless
but
you.
when you learn it, you understand. Like,
I know my spot. I know my place.
No, listen, I asked a question like, why you unhappy with her? And when they say it, it be like, what are you talking about? Like I had a chick tell me her nigga work. I mean, her dude work so much. That's why she cheats. And I'm like, what's
wrong?
That's
what do you
typical though.
mean?
Hold on.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's
Bruh, perfect example, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said
Look,
they
that's
don't know
not
what
just
they
for our
want.
culture. That's
look, no,
typical.
it's one day, bro. I sit down and I talk to this chick, bro, and it's no lie. Home done put her on. Got her eating. She making more money than she was ever making. Like he got her working for his company, everything, all the above. They got kids to get everything. I said, seem like you got a good dude. Why you want to be dealing with me? I ain't nothing special. I'm in the streets still at the time. Like, I ain't nothing special. She was like, it's just the excitement. He boring. Yeah, he could take me on 14-day trips to Hawaii or this or that or like.
Damn,
yeah, he can do it. Yeah, he can
So
do
that's
this.
what I asked the
And I'm
question. Do females know what they
I'm
want,
like,
say
bro?
no.
but
Like,
you got kids, but guess she said, I just wanted to make sure my kids had a secure future.
Yeah, but listen, if you asked her what she wanted in the beginning, that's what she would say.
That's what Kevin
And then say
Samuel
that she
said.
unhappy.
I'm like,
Kevin
whoa,
Samuel
hold
said
on.
that. He asked the female. He was like, "All right, cool. What you want? Like, what exactly you want, and what can you provide?" The girl said she want a man making 7 figures a year, right, or just 7 figures, right? And he asked her what type of lifestyle she wants. She like, yeah, I want to be taking on trips. You know what I'm saying? I want nice things, this, that, and the third. And he asked her, what would you do? What can you provide to a male? I was taught how to cook, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you don't think that man can go cook himself?
Yeah.
What else can you provide? Well, I know how to hold a household down, this, that. You don't think he can do that?
He was already doing it before he met you.
Know what I'm saying? But she was also is a 7-figure female though.
Oh, that
So
made it different.
no, it didn't. It did. I thought it did, but he said some stuff that really made sense. He was like, "Bro, if you dealing with a man who's making 7 figures, he's already getting his bag.
Yeah,
he don't need no female.
Yeah, your money don't mean
He
nothing.
don't need your money. You know what I'm saying? He might go blow what you making just to show you how much I don't need you, bro.
Right.
So a male will probably want a female for the different aspects of, especially outside of finances, is like, how can you help me keep excelling? But how she was explaining herself and all the stuff that she wanted, he told her like, bro, you sound like a real side chick. Like you'd be good for a side chick, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because already you so combative from the information I'm trying to tell you. Where these dudes who making 7 figures, they got females who's doing stuff for them without even, they have to ask them.
Take the initiative.
You see what I'm saying? Like they don't even ask these females to do it. And they making look better than you and making way more money than you.
What?
When we was at the warehouse and Shorty brought that pasta
Yeah. Yeah.
from my man's.
Yeah. Like literally.
like,
It's
2
just
in the morning.
initiative. Yeah,
Woke
like,
me up like,
I think
here,
that will
eat.
as
You know
a
what I'm saying? I know
male,
you
males
hungry.
want that. Like
We in the street like 2 in the
initiative.
morning.
Like,
You're there with your homeboys, right? I'm gonna feed all you guys.
Yeah,
These,
like-
I'm
Just
here
be
for
thoughtful,
you,
yeah.
but these are your friends. So
Yeah, no, that's real though. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, a man is taught to go get the woman. A woman is taught to nurture. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman carries and has a child. So a woman is taught to nurture from day one, unless they just come up from a messed up background where they're not taught to nurture. You know what I'm saying? But the average woman is taught to be nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're eventually, there's not, I
what
don't
you
know.
mean
So what you
the
saying
normal? All the other cultures, that's what they taught.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
glad
that's
you
what I'm
said
saying.
that.
The
So what
norm
you-
is normal. It's like a woman is taught to nurture
So what
and
you saying
care
that-
and be there. A man is taught to go out, provide, and protect. You know what I'm saying? So
What you think is causing our women to not be going down that path of
you know
for
what?
one, I can
I'm
say
gonna
that-
tell you. I'm gonna tell you, the bitch assness in men.
crack cocaine.
I can actually say the men probably cause, I ain't gonna say majority, but somewhat of the
what
problem.
What is it that men cause?
crack.
Is it men being beta
Was it
males?
crack,
Is it
bro?
men
Nah,
being
it's
simping? Is
just-
it men being too abusive? Like
that
what is it that
is
us men are doing that's really contributing to this? Because that's, if we gonna highlight that, then we need to figure out what it is so we can call niggas.
my perspective. I ain't gonna lie. From my
Bro,
perspective,
am I lying?
look, nah. From my perspective, is
Niggas want to be kept now. Niggas want to be bad bitches. Right or wrong?
Bitches
Give
want
me
to be real
$2,
niggas.
$3, $4, really.
You got a nigga bitch and a bitch nigga.
It got to the point to where, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's like the females was the prize. Now, and I see the female say this, and I kind of agree with it, but I kind of disagree with it. She was like, boy, it's to the point where these dudes, like, if you a male and you talking about you to catch, that's lame. Like,
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? As a male, like, bro, what you mean you to catch? Like, but I kind of looked at myself like I was the catch.
No,
Like, bro, I ain't got no kids.
I'm not.
I got
No, I'm not the
situation going
catch.
on, but-
I'm not the catch. I'm the prize. Meaning, I'm the one you want.
Hold on. But do women take?
They thinking the same way
But do
though.
women take us thinking that we the catch if we not chasing?
That's
if we not
where
willing to
been the
chase?
disconnect came from.
All right,
so you
look,
thinking
being
you the
catch,
prize,
being
and
the
she
catch.
thinking
Can
she
I
the
not get
prize.
charged for this? Being a catch, that means a nigga thinks he is a.
I think you need to drop $1.
That means.
Can I not get charged for this?
Look, that's what. That means a man saying he the catch. He's actually putting himself in the female's category. He is
For sure.
a
What if he's just not willing to
bad
chase?
B. You feel me?
What if he's just not willing to chase though?
All right, but now, no, a man being the prize, meaning he's got himself together. He knows what he brings to the
Okay.
table. He know how much business he handle.
Okay.
He know he gonna lead. He know he gonna handle his thing. He know how, when he step, he move, and she should be right beside him, if not behind him. I'm the prize.
Okay.
I'm not the catch. I'm the prize. Because when you see me moving through the crowd, you see a bunch of ducks, but you like, that's a winner right there.
I ain't the catch because you ain't caught nothing.
You feel me?
I chose
You feel me? I
to
chose.
deal with you.
So I'm the prize. I chose.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
See what I'm
And that's the problem. Cats these days, they like let's just be real. We
All right,
are
let me
we
tell
all
you.
stand up guys.
Right,
in here.
right.
Cats these
I can
days
agree with
is feminine as hell,
Well, I was
bruh.
just about to
They
say,
soft
well,
as
maybe
a motherfucker,
the
bruh.
same perspective you having, talking about dudes say they the prize. They just went too deep.
Bruh, men
Like,
get
too
their eyelashes
deep, bruh,
done now,
like-
their eyebrows done now.
Nah,
It
you
ain't
lying.
enough just to get a shape up
You
no
lying.
more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he just tried.
Nah, what he do?
Like, you know what I'm
said you
saying?
gonna get your lashes.
Like,
Hey, look,
like,
your lashes
like for
put
real,
on.
Light skin down here, you gonna
come
get
on,
tried,
bro.
I
Like
understand.
cats
All right,
go through too much.
So what's the difference? I mean, is it borderline from you doing too much, or you successful and you just living a lifestyle of?
But where does lifestyle
Quality.
come from, though? Like
Once you reach
for
a,
instance, all right,
financially, all right, listen,
go ahead.
financially, right? All right, we grew up, we eat noodles, struggle meals. But when you cross a certain plateau or reach a certain threshold financially, bro, I'm not that,
Okay,
I don't eat fast food, really.
No, I
And
feel you.
People look at me like I'm bougie. Oh, you don't eat fast food no more? Like, for one, I don't know what they putting in this stuff. For two, you know what I mean? That's for one. And for two, like,
No.
I don't have to. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
going-
Like,
we're going to a
I'd
simple-
rather go sit down and eat something good, bro.
We're gonna go to a simpler platform, okay? A man get his bag, right? Like, and he's confident in himself. He's confident in his manhood. He remains in his lane. Not, and unfortunately, not us. You know what I'm saying? Not many of us. Let's just say a white football player. He go buy some land. He go get some cattle. He go get some tractor trailers. He do stuff that he wanted to do as a kid, as an adult. He go play in mud. He still be a guy, right? A rapper gets his bag, like you just said, struggle meals, eating ramen noodles, beans and weenies. Now you too good for it. $5 pizzas from Little Caesars, you too good for it, right?
Man, that shit it's not healthy.
Hold on. Now you only eat sea roaches, shrimps and lobsters.
Sea
you feel
roaches.
me? You only fly PJs, but you never flew commercial because you couldn't even afford to get on a plane.
PJ's
You
overrated.
feel me?
man.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like you see the difference? Like
Nah, I mean, it's a borderline to where you can keep it still.
how the fake turn up is like. Nah, that ain't you.
I think
that ain't
I think
you.
the tax
You
bracket
can't-
has a lot to do with that.
I can't
Tax
agree with
bracket
that.
has a lot to do with that. Like once
You
again
can't
with
say
levels.
that's not you. You can't say it's not you if you ain't never, like, for one, I ain't never had this type of money to say this is me or not. Like, once I get this money and I can do this, I'm like, okay, I don't really like this. Now I got a decision to make. But if I've been on the struggle meals my whole life, I can't necessarily make that
You
decision.
cook a lot, right?
I done came for the struggle
No,
bills, man. I done been up a quarter ticket
well,
more
if
than
you
once,
cook, right?
and I still grab
When you go
me
to
a
the
goddamn
grocery
pack
store,
of chicken flavored ramen noodles with a beef and cheese stick.
When
You
money
feel me?
tight, you gonna get the cheap ground beef.
Cause you
When
got
you
to
say it
humble
again,
yourself, like you
when
said.
money
You
tight,
done been on vacation before. You got to humble yourself every now. You
It's not
gotta
about
be
humble, because your check was what your check was. But I
listen,
swear to
listen.
God, if you
Up
got
a
a
quarter
real...
ticket and more. Did you not come
Now
to the
listen.
spot and I had noodles in the spot?
Now
Bro, I'm
listen.
talking about a real bag, bro. I ain't talking about no street paper, no 100,000 that's gonna blow in a
it's
couple
still
months.
all
Like
levels
a
to it.
real deal bag coming in, bro. Like
quarter
you're not gonna
ticket's still
continue
good money.
eating that type of stuff or condone them type of like you just not, bro. Because when I'm getting this stuff, it's not that you forgetting where you came from or losing yourself. It's just like, bro.
I know I'm going, chef.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Your
Like-
paperwork increasing, so
I'm
my
going.
lifestyle
I like
gonna
to
increase
eat,
with
but
it,
I
bro.
like to eat good too. So
Yeah, when you grow up, you get the cheap ground beef. When you got money,
You get the ground beef that
grass-fed.
come in the, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? You get the small pack for $8.
I might go
opposed
Kobe
to the-
beef.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
It's not that you bougie or
Wagyu.
nothing, just like
you
my
can
bad.
A5.
You know what I'm saying?
A5 me.
You feel me? I might go whack.
So that, so that, all right, cool. So you can say if you on a trip, right? And I've been with you on hella trips, bro. We go on a trip. We not gonna go to Checkers. We gonna go to
Yeah.
Prime Fish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not because we trying to save our duck or we forget where it came from. Like, nah, bro. We got the paper to where we can eat these type of restaurants for the experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If
for
you
the,
broke
for
and get
the
a kid,
taste, like
you
all
not
type
you lit. If you rich, you're not gonna go get no Kia.
Bruh, if you broke,
You're not gonna go get no Kia.
if you
Nah.
broke, you going to Longhorn or Chili's.
Hold on.
I done been in too many Longhorns and it smell like mildew.
Oh, see, nah.
I
So-
still go
I go
eat
to
Waffle
just
House
select-
though.
Yeah, I go to Selective
but
Longhorns.
ain't
I
no-
still eat an awful waffle.
I don't think they make bougie breakfast spots though.
Yeah, they do.
It's a lot
It is.
of
like
It
toast.
is.
It's
Hey,
a lot of
our
them.
spot in Miami.
They
Our
don't
spot
count.
in Miami.
They not 24
A lot
though.
of
They
them.
not 24.
Hey,
It don't
But that's why
matter.
it's 24 because it's cheap.
Hey, our spot in Miami, bro. You get like
It's
this
a
much
lot of
orange
them,
juice
bro.
for like $12.
But it's busting though.
And it's
What?
fresh squeeze.
Fresh
Roses.
squeeze.
Bang.
See, that's
Roses
it.
out there.
Nah.
Shout out, look,
Yeah.
shout out to Roses out there.
You might
man.
catch
Look,
Smurf. You can catch
I'm
Smurf
going out
off
there
the
tomorrow.
scooter.
I'm gonna show y'all this. I need my
Yeah, fresh fruit and them waffles.
Shout
and
out
all
to that oatmeal
Compare
Rosie's
the
got.
Amish market to
yeah,
Pints.
Roses in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You get
Roses
what you
in
pay
Atlanta
for.
hit too.
You get what you pay for in life.
Yeah, no,
Life
I
is about
agree.
decision makings, and you get what you pay for.
I'm
This is what
just
I'm
saying.
saying.
in
This is what
general.
my thing is like.
Sometimes, because
Stay-
sometimes
stay-
be
stay-
high price and be cheap.
My
No,
thing
you
is
can
stay
get finesse.
yourself. Like,
You
you know
can
what I'm
get
saying? Like, that's my biggest thing. Stay yourself. Okay,
What
cool.
you call
okay,
staying
cool.
yourself?
I know we can go eat at Ocean Prime.
What you call
I know
staying
we can
yourself?
go eat it here. Bro,
I'm
Staying
saying, but
yourself is your morals.
Nah,
your principles.
staying yourself
You
is
feel me?
always being true to you. Like,
That's
but if
your
you-
morals.
if you-
That's
if
your
you-
principles.
yeah,
bro.
if you
That's
like
not your-
steak, are you gonna go cheap steak or you gonna go high quality steak?
Time out, I'm about to
it
kill him right now.
depends on the time of day.
Don't, Weezy. You
Because
got
Houston's
time out,
open
time
at
out,
11.
Time out, Weezy.
Okay,
This
you-
how I'm about to tell you, bro. You a millionaire, bro. You got M's coming in. Mm-hmm. Yo, foundation is planted. This is your bag. This your life now, right? I don't care if it's 350, 1050. Bro, if somebody be like, bro, let's go to Chili's, go grab a steak. Bro, guess what you gonna say?
No.
Chili's.
Chili's.
But we about to go to Prime or go to Salt Bay. You going somewhere, bro. You're not going to Chili's, bro.
Salt
It's
Bay
not
is
because
real.
you think you forgot yourself or you not you.
Nah, guess what though? If I'm with one of my folks,
You're not going to Chili's.
You're not, bro.
I'm not going
look,
to
no, listen
that's
to what I'm
not,
finna
bro.
tell y'all, and this is the truth. If I'm with one of my folks and I know, like, say I'm with one of my folks and they know I'm in where I'm at, and one of my folks like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's on me, and I know that you can't afford how I live. It's not wrong for me to be okay with going to Chili's or Longhorn because you're trying to give a gesture to me, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I
different.
appreciate
Guess
you.
what
I appreciate
guess,
you.
And guess what I tell you? I appreciate it. But guess
yeah.
what? I'm gonna take us here.
Nah, that's an insult, bro.
It's not.
That is an
I think
insult.
that's no
not,
boom,
bro.
but we talk about
That is
his
an
pride.
insult,
It's
bro.
not
Bro,
ego.
bro.
That's your-
You
that's
become
pride.
a
That's what you gotta
you
deal
become
with
a
on
millionaire
yourself.
tomorrow, bro. And I say, look, bro,
Nah.
for congratulations on becoming a
I'ma
millionaire,
take
bro.
you
to Chili's.
I'm gonna
Hey,
take you to
listen, I'ma
goddamn
tell you that.
Longhorn.
And guess what I
and
would
you
tell
say, I don't eat
I'm not gonna
Longhorn.
say it like that.
I'm gonna
I'm
look
gonna
at
say,
you
bro.
like,
Listen,
I like
Slugg
Outback
become-
though, you
listen,
guys.
If Slugg
Outback
become a
fire,
millionaire
bro.
tomorrow,
They just had that steak pasta.
I'm fucking with Outback.
listen, if Slugg become
Fire,
a millionaire tomorrow, and
I ain't gonna tell you.
And he say, I say, bro, let's go to
Y'all know I'm
Zaxby's.
bougie.
No, bro, like you a millionaire, bro. Let's go somewhere.
I mean, I ain't gonna look at him like.
Nah, I'm not saying like I would look
But
at
if
him like
I
that.
like
but
what
it-
Weezy scenario, what Weezy said, if I become a millionaire, he trying to congratulate me and like, bro, let me take you sessions on me. I'm gonna tell you, bro, I appreciate the gesture, bro. I know you robbed me. You know what I'm saying? But that should go here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather go here, bro.
But guess what?
And
though?
you
At the
can
end of the
save
day-
your paper. You can keep your paper.
But
Bro.
look, though, at the end of the day,
Buy me a drink or
you just,
something.
and guess what? As a man, brother to brother, you just insulted
I
the fuck
didn't.
out of me.
That's how you
because
took it,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you how you insulted
That's
me.
pride and ego.
Now,
Exactly, bro.
now my gesture is not good enough, bro.
I didn't-
I just gave you appreciation. Like, I love you, bro.
Right,
Thank you.
Hold on.
But
Just
look,
last week we just went 8 in Longhorn, and we kicked it like we some bosses. But this week, because you became a millionaire, you too good for Longhorn?
It's not. It might.
Yeah,
Your eyes are looking.
I mean,
okay,
I
so
know,
get appreciation, like, bro, you
but
gonna-
because
I like
I
it.
got
I
the
like the
money
scenario.
today,
No,
we
time
going
out.
somewhere different, my
Exactly.
boy.
Yeah.
We
I
finna
like
go
the
to
scenario,
House.
right? You know
we finna
why
go
we
to
doing this?
Bones.
Yeah.
Because
That's my spot.
that's your that's your gesture for me. But as for me, this accomplishment, and you know what I mean, for me too. So I'm walking into it like, but I don't gotta eat Longhorns no more. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna
Well,
continue
I'm
to
glad
eat
we don't
that.
have these problems because you know my friends don't even like to buy me a drink. 'Cause my drink
My
costs
steak
damn near
better than them
$50
folks.
around.
Anyhow, I'm telling you.
What? That's cap.
Why don't nobody like to buy me no
You be
drink?
trying to sabotage people on the check. Oh, it's on you. You done order the club worth of stuff. It's on you tonight. Like, bro, when did we decide this? 50, bro. What you mean it's on me tonight? I had the other night. Well, we ain't got nothing but the winning for the 4 But I know you got it.
But y'all fucking crazy, man.
But nah, bro. It's a difference when that paperwork comes. It ain't you forgetting who you is or you ain't yourself. It's like, but you know when you get a bag, you ain't continue to do the same struggle stuff that you
I mean,
were
but
doing
this the
because
thing,
there's
though.
no need to.
I done
Like,
had money. I done been broke. I done been around folks on they come up, watch them get even more money, fall off or whatever. Like so the circle of life for me is like, I've seen it on the highest level, the lowest level. Like I've seen niggas here and fall to here and be like, dang, how you do yourself like that? You know what I'm saying?
I might be able to take everybody's house after this. But shit.
Nah, man, we gotta do a recap because I don't think I said it that many times. But long story short, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always like, I'd rather be the first impression of myself than the second impression of anyone else, which means I'm gonna always be me. I don't care if tomorrow all of us is sitting up here and we all worth $100 million.
I'm not eating.
If I'm drunk,
I'm not.
drunk and we leaving goddamn somewhere, Tootsie's, Magic City or whatever, and I say I want to stop and get a checker burger, we stopping to get a checker
That's 'cause
burger.
Checkers not
Nothing
even
else
finna be open.
Brody, I'm gonna tell you, that's your stomach, my boy. I'm not
sure.
getting that, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Me personally, I'm not doing it.
nah.
And it's not because the paperwork. The reason why I don't get it because the how I explain to you, like,
It
bro,
don't
how
make
can you
sense.
sell a whole meal for $4-5 and still make a profit of it?
Right.
How much is it taking you to make this meal? Like,
80 cents.
it can't be real food,
Because the
bro.
markup is
It's not.
300%. So
It can't be
But
nothing real, bro.
that'd be my thing. Like if I can afford to take care of myself, I'm not gonna cheat myself. Like,
Oh, nah, 'cause, like,
and that can kind of be like
I-
backhand slap the guy. Like God bless you to
Yeah,
to
nah,
be
'cause
able to
I be like that
do
with my
more.
liquor. I be
Bro,
like that
God
with everything.
created all this stuff for you
Yeah.
to do more. Bro, you
I
think
be
I'm
like
not
that
gonna
with everything.
indulge
My
on
liquor,
that?
my water,
With your
everything.
liquor though, you have to do research because Clase Azul.
It's not a
It
blue
was
agave.
it was like a probably from like an $18 to a $30 tequila.
It's off the branding.
They
and the marketing.
rebranded it. It wasn't doing nothing. It was
nothing.
Nathaniel. They should have called it Nine. You know what I'm saying? So they
Nah,
rebranded it. They put
Name's
so much
Lou.
money into the rebrand in the bottle. Oh, it got a bell on top. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, the
nah,
bottle
and they
looks
started
cool.
marketing it to people who like.
Companies
But you
do
know
that
how-
all the time.
But nah,
But
look,
you know
nah.
how much that is in the store now?
Yeah, too
People
much.
bought it because it was $200.
It's like
a bottle.
$270.
If
Nah,
you go
but
in the
guess
store
what?
right now,
Like,
you want to be
most
new.
of the time,
you gonna
like-
get the most expensive thing.
Like if you
'Cause that's
if
not
you
that
They didn't change
popular.
the tequila, by the way. It's the same tequila.
Yeah, they didn't change nothing. Like
Companies
you
do that
have
all
to
the
look
time,
and
bro.
pay
Pepsi
attention.
done did that.
Like,
Coke, every company
like-
did that. Just rebranded. It's the same product. They just rebranded, new packaging.
good tequila is gonna say 100% blue agave, right? Those are good tequilas. If it just says blue agave or agave, bruh, you know what that? You know they got bottom in there, mixed in there, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to say 100% blue agave, and they stand on that stamp because the 100% blue agave means it's not as. Even though it's bad, it's not as bad as other tequilas. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't have like some of them, like well, folks don't know. Some of them be having bourbon in them.
Damn.
Like they don't care. It's a liquor distillery.
Well, let
We
me
mix
ask you
what
a
we got
question.
in there.
Right? Do you be on the liquor when you cheat? What is cheat?
Do you be?
Are you on the
When you was
agave when
cheating,
you
was you
cheat?
drunk or was you sober?
Was you on the agave when you
Oh
cheat?
man,
And what is cheating? What
I
y'all?
plead the fifth. I'm
What,
not inclined to give no
what is-
details
what is
about
cheating
nothing
to
going
men?
now.
what is cheating?
Hey, what is
I'm getting in
cheating
trouble.
us?
If it's anything about women on here, I'm gonna get in trouble. So it don't even matter.
Nah, like at the end of the day, what is cheating?
Hey, I got something to tell. Hey, Colin, what is cheating? What y'all consider cheating? Cause a man,
Yeah, man. What is
is
cheating?
it just strictly just in certain sex? Is the absolute cheating, or is
Nah,
it men
I-
conversating with other females or
I
entertaining other
think
females?
cheating is to each his own. It's one of them things like my cheating might not be your cheating. But
That's how I feel.
or is it whatever's disrespectful that you wouldn't want done to you?
Exactly.
That's not cheating,
That's the
bro.
line.
That's
That's
What if I'm a
Disrespect.
slut and I just don't
That's
give a
not
fuck?
cheating,
that's disrespect.
bro.
like I'll be honest. If a girl I'm dealing with ends up talking, texting, to me that's not cheating. It's just disrespectful.
For sure.
For me,
Yeah,
that's
that's
enough
for
to get
sure.
you cut off.
Hey, jump on, Smurf.
But
For sure.
But-
That's your disrespect. You right.
yeah, but cheating to me as a man for a woman, like if you're going on dates, if you don't even gotta have sex with the dude yet, but if you're going on dates, then you clearly like this dude. Like we know how at the end of the day, as men, we know women view things different than us. As men, you can go cheat and not even think about the girl you just messed around with.
animal instinct.
But women only cheating with the dude that they are intrigued by or
they want to be.
they
with.
want to be with. They thought about it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you, they calculated with it.
Yeah, they calculated what they move. Men are
We
very
just-
reckless.
We just like shit. Let me stick it in.
I don't know what happened. It happened. It's over with.
Oh, you
I
know
got in
exactly
there.
what happened.
Yeah, we know for sure.
It's
I got
just-
in there and I got out of there.
Yeah, it was. What happened?
We don't
Thank
have
you,
no
ma'am.
premature like meditate on like
Yeah, it's
Nah.
not pre. That's,
I'm about to cheat with him. Like if I was,
But you
women
know
be
what?
like, if I am gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat with,
We need a woman.
Richard.
We need a
'Cause
woman
girl,
right now.
Richard be
Look,
doing like, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not gonna
Look,
lose
though,
my
hold on,
dude
look,
for
though.
a
We
dude
might
that's
just be
working.
out of town or something.
Yeah.
We be drunk. Like
But see,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't
we'll-
even. That's
we'll
what I'm
mess up-
saying.
we'll mess up
We
with
need
a
a
good
woman
chick
to
just
call
for
in right
smart.
now because guess what? Women commit premeditated cheating.
For
A
sure.
ma- A man
100%.
is spared the moment it just happened. Met Shorty in the club. She was feeling the vibe. Hotel record.
Know what I'm saying? You don't
She
even know
finna
that.
suck dick right now.
Right now.
Right now?
Right now. Oh, let's go.
What time is it?
2:30. I still can get home in an hour. Let's go.
Getting it hit,
And I'm gone.
spinning.
And I'm gone.
I mean,
Block
most
spent.
of the times, if you decide,
the
nigga,
female
you'll see
is
how they
premeditated.
premeditated.
She gonna sit back and plot.
What you got to
Put
say?
it together.
What you got to
Oh,
say?
no
Say
comment?
it. Look,
That's how you know it's true. No comment? That's how you know it's true.
Look, hold up. Just get your perspective from the sideline. They ain't got to see you, so we can dive more so on this topic. Say that again.
Yeah, I do.
It's
Not
That's not the
say-
question. That's not the question.
Hold up. To answer your question, I believe they do, but not as often or not as frequently as is more.
Or
A woman's
premeditated.
one night stand.
Not-
she saw
no,
that
a one
nigga
night
3
stand.
weeks ago.
Bingo.
No, hell
She
no.
saw
Nah,
that
that's
nigga
not
3
true.
weeks
No,
ago.
that's not true.
Nah,
No,
that's
no,
not
no,
true.
no.
That's not
Majority
true.
of the time,
I'm
that
gonna
is
tell
true.
you this,
Being in the right place at the right time and
the right
feeling a
vibe?
certain way.
No.
Okay.
But that ties
sure.
with what he's saying. that right place, right time is with the nigga that they already
No,
had.
that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not
If they
true.
on some-
That's
I'm-
not
if they on some
true,
one-night
bro.
stand shit,
You
then
can be
no.
out of town and you ain't never seen this girl. The first time it just.
I'm saying a
female-
one night stand for
that's
me is
what
a
I'm
one night
saying.
stand for her.
But we talking about a girl straight
This-
cheating on her boyfriend. Like,
No, that's what I'm
She not
saying.
gonna fuck me if she don't want to.
She
Right.
said the one night stand. She was like, you don't think like how we saying how we will cheat?
Yeah.
Like we not. Oh, we gonna mess with Samantha because we've been rocking for months and months. Like,
Yeah,
no,
nah.
females might do that because,
Yeah.
for one, it's safer.
Yeah.
They kind of already got a gist of who this individual is, you know what I'm saying? But she's saying, you don't think that we will have a one night stand?
Yeah, nah,
And
women will.
I
Women
say,
will.
yes,
Women
I
definitely
agree,
have
but I don't
one-night
think it's
stands.
as easy
But
or
they-
more
they-
frequent as a male would
It's
do.
not gonna be as often as a dude.
It's
do.
not.
no,
It depends
bro,
on the
women do that
confidence
shit way
in the
more than
woman.
niggas.
Not no one night
I
stands.
promise you.
What?
Not no one night stands.
Women have one night stand.
They do, but it's
women
not gonna
cheat
be-
more than dudes. Women have one night stands more than dudes. It's easier. Look, if we go out right now, no, let's keep it 1,000. If as a man, if you go out right now, ain't no chick gonna walk up to you that got bread, that's
Who
successful. The chances of that
fine.
is small. But if you go into any club in Buckhead or Atlanta right now, a dude with a bag can walk up on any bad chick,
Yeah,
buy a
anywhere.
That
couple
don't
of
mean
drinks,
she about to go,
and
though.
Dude, you gotta look at the
Nah,
majority.
he gonna impress the hell out of her because he gonna
Exactly.
fly her to
All right,
Miami
listen,
tomorrow.
look, this one, and I'm about to key on this.
He gonna fly her to Miami tomorrow.
No, for
and
sure. But
women got
listen,
a couple
look,
of- women
got
got
a
a
couple of spots.
You wanna know why?
Come on,
Y'all
come
don't
on.
see that, do y'all?
Let
Y'all
me
see that
explain.
caviar.
Let me explain this, right? Females, all right, cool. You might have all the press. You might have the money, buy drinks or something at the club, but conversation ain't hitting
put her on
on
the pizza
nothing,
in the
bro.
morning.
Like,
Nathaniel.
No, you gotta keep it real, bro. Do
I'm-
women
bro, I'm
really
keeping
care
it all
about
the way
that? If a
real.
dude's
Yes,
beneficial,
bro.
do they,
Nah.
If a
They
dude's
do.
beneficial,
They do.
women
Like,
don't really
a
care,
boring,
bro.
Look, I done seen. I
a
done
girl
seen-
gonna be like, shooting, buddy, this nigga lame.
I done seen it. Yeah, I done seen it.
She
I
gonna
done
be
seen
like,
it.
He lame, but he can invest in my business.
She not
gotta
worrying
drop a
about
home.
that.
He lame, but he
gotta drop a
connected
horn
to
on
something
that
I'm
one.
trying to
Gotta
do.
drop a horn.
Oh, drop a horn, it'll get it back. It's a baller
About to
right there.
exchange this shit out. Put in the dub. It's hanging out the dub. What? Crazy?
Nah, man, we ain't did nothing.
We about to see. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We just got the potty mouth.
10, 11, 12, 13.
I just feel like
see, this a dub.
I just feel like women are way more
16,
slicker,
17,
and they can get away with it more. Like
18,
women don't even gotta
19,
worry about
20.
dudes coming to other dudes as men. Like women gotta worry about like
Say
dudes.
that
We gotta
again.
worry about that. You gotta worry if you cheat on your girl and a girl be like, look, I'm coming to you as a woman. Did you do that with my man? That other chick, that side chick, more than likely is gonna be like, yeah, da. But as dudes, if another nigga come to me and be like, yo, you was messing with my girl, no. Like I'm not no rat. I don't know you. I don't owe you no
I ain't no
royalty.
rat. I don't even know your
I
girl.
don't even know you, bro.
The girl, he
Why
was
would I
over
tell
here
you?
yesterday.
Yeah,
we
they
go
gonna tell
on
on.
dates.
Because
But
guess what?
girls
It
gonna-
Girls
is
are more
men
messy.
that do
Girls
that.
are more messy.
Guess what I like
They
to
suckers,
guess
though.
what I like to call those type of guys.
Dweebs.
Nope. Starts with a T.
A T.
It's a 2 word. Tenders.
Tender dick.
Oh, little tender.
Little tender dick.
Nah, that's raw meat, boy.
But nah, you know
If you
what I'm
come
saying?
approach another guy about, bro, my girl was over here last night.
I'm telling you, bro.
She sure was, brother.
I'm telling you,
Man,
the
I ain't
girls
gonna
that
do
done
that. I'ma just
cheated,
drop her ass off.
the girls that done cheated on they dudes with me, can come cheat anytime. They dudes don't even know.
They can come cheat anytime
Anytime.
they feel like it.
Yeah.
If they want it, if I say I'm cool with it,
All right,
the
cool.
dudes
Listen,
ain't
let
gonna know.
me put this in a scenario for you. For you to get them to cheat, but you ain't gonna buy no drinks for them.
I don't do nothing. I'm gonna keep it real. Shit, that'd be
See
the
what I'm
craziest
saying?
part. I don't go out with them. I don't hang out with them. I don't buy them
Nah, 'cause
nothing.
the whole
They
thing
coming
is
for their sole purpose.
They already
sole
knew you though.
purpose.
That wasn't no one night though.
Nah, yeah.
So you can go see somebody in the club and don't just.
Cause look, if a girl listen, nah, I'm gonna keep it real.
Anybody go,
Here's my
man.
number, Ty.
I'm gonna keep it real. If
I
you
don't
go
do
out-
nothing. Like,
Call you when I need
Now you
some.
know.
Cause you gotta like I always ask females why they cheat. 9 times out of 10, it's because they temporarily beefing. So if you
No.
and girls go out when they temporarily beefing. So if you meet a chick that's out and she temporarily beefing, and you who you are, if you one of them
That's
dudes
not
that's
We got
temporarily
an we got an ant wrong. Women cheat because of a lack of something. Whether it's whether they clingy and they
Consistency,
not getting enough attention.
financials.
I mean, so you ain't never had a girl
The
that cheat
respect
and then
is
you hit her up and she
disrespect.
like,
most
no,
of the time
I'm
it's gonna be
working on
because
things,
I've been
we're good.
disrespected and I done took so much. I'm not gonna be your punching bag, my niggas over with.
Yeah.
They either gonna cheat.
Hey,
or
let me
get the
ask
hell
y'all
out.
this, right? I feel like
Damn, son.
for a female to cheat, she's already been disconnected for a time
Premeditated.
period.
For it don't have to be a long time period. It just
It
has
is
to
a
be
time
a time period.
If she's not scandalous, like if she just a freak,
But I
then
can't-
she
Nah,
ready for whatever.
but
I don't look
we-
at that as cheating.
We
like,
push women to the brink of no return a lot of times.
almost all the time. Like if a woman's faithful or she's been faithful over years and she cheats, it's more than likely because you
What is
push.
faithful?
Definitely your fault.
that's solid. You know,
I feel like faithful
I'm
is
saying, what is faithful?
Solid.
Just like we want to
Doing
know what
thick
is
and
cheating.
thin.
What is faithful?
thick and thin,
Yeah, because what is cheating?
up and down.
It's
Faithful,
getting head
You there
cheating.
right or wrong?
That's a good question, Star.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. What is faithful? It's
Faithful.
If I have
wanna
no
know-
emotions put into this act, am I cheating? Because I really love you. I don't even know her. I just
you're
want my
double
dick
standards
I think
exist as a
faithful is
dude, no,
putting
but as a woman, yes.
The partner first,
Because you
like,
opening your legs and
as
being
far as
entered
thought
in.
process, like, no, faith.
I feel like my personal feeling about faithfulness is this.
What
And
is
it's-
faithful?
it's-
What's the correct term? Let me look this up.
Like being faithful,
The real
like, you know what I'm
definition.
saying?
I think
Like,
it's just
faithful.
committed.
like it's not even being committed because you could be committed to your person and still be committed to yourself. Like you have to be faithful.
All right, so
to
the
you first.
definition of faithful is remaining loyal and steadfast, true to the facts or the original. That's faithful. So can you
But
can you
nobody's
cheat?
faithful.
Can you cheat and be faithful?
No.
Who are you being faithful
It's
to? Are you
saying
being faithful to
remaining-
You have
yourself
to be faithful to yourself
first?
Nah.
So is taking care of my needs selfish to your needs?
I think
You're faithful to yourself.
You got to be faithful to yourself first.
Where's Darling?
I think we found a loophole.
Darling.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that sound like a loophole.
Like nah.
I feel like niggas just found a loophole.
Really? I swear to God, bro. I ain't
Hold
gonna
on.
care.
First law is nature. Hold on.
I put it down in faith.
Self-preservation.
First law of nature is self-preservation. So you have to be.
Damn.
You have to
just found a
love
loophole.
thyself first. You have to be faithful to thyself first. Then you can love thy woman, thy kids, and all that other shit.
Yeah, I think we just
It's
found a
you
loophole,
first.
bro. We
It's
just
you first.
Me, look, I gotta get this nut first. I'm gonna be home, but
I'ma
this
need a
nut
ride,
getting
y'all.
breast.
I'm gonna need a ride. Ride. Take me home.
Can we have a caller call in and express your opinion? Can we have a caller call in? Just call in.
Call in.
I gotta get some more tequila too.
Can I step? I can't step away right quick.
What you gotta do?
Damn, you done dropped about 40
I
things.
didn't drop it.
Dang, y'all done wiped them down.
It tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Hey,
gonna
I
finish
think-
that, 'cause ain't gonna be nothing for me. You get your little.
You said you weren't getting no more though.
You know, I'm gonna have to give me a Corona or something.
Oh yeah, I forgot they got it. You can have it.
Them Ronas.
I think we did just find a loophole, bro.
That's
Just
a-
found a
that's
loophole.
Faithful says the real definition says remaining loyal and steadfast. So I can
no,
cheat
no.
on you and still
gotta
be
Google
loyal
gotta
to you.
Google
though.
loyal. You gotta Google
Loyalty.
loyal.
People base love off of loyalty.
You
And
gotta
loyalty
Google
is
loyalty.
not love. They are two totally
Okay, the
different.
definition
They are
of
two
loyal
totally different
is giving or
emotions.
ensuring firm and constant support and allegiance to the person. And
I can
it's-
support the hell
Hold on.
out you.
But keep it, but no constant. So if you, if it's like
I
be
can be
honest, if
I
constantly
can constantly
getting-
support you and be on your and be in your corner.
Damn, yo, we
behind-
found a
you see what I'm
loophole,
saying?
bro.
Like
Yeah, we the truth.
on a constant.
I'm saying, but you gotta think.
But I can still go knock something
some
else
of these
off.
relationship rules were put together in medieval times,
Yeah,
or
yo,
like,
we the truth.
or like, what
Can you
is
give me one, bro?
It feel like
loophole?
Loophole. That's what the name of this podcast, the episode should be called. Loophole.
Finding a loophole.
Finding loophole.
yeah, we had guest loopholes, but
Where they
I
at?
don't know.
Oh, my boy Javarna.
Yeah, that's a real deal question. I think we just did find a loophole, bro.
But does it only apply for us, for men? Because I'm gonna tell
I
you
mean,
now, I
these
don't
are the
care about none of
definition
that.
of
If
these
my girl
words.
goes smash another dude, it's over. Point blank. Period. I don't care.
Okay, we can ask that question. How you feel if your girl do? As men, right? How you move as a man? Would you be okay with your girl moving how you move?
Nah.
Why not?
You
And if not, then why
a
do you
dirtbag.
continue to move how you move?
I'll be
Exactly.
all right. So look, I'll say this. I don't. Nah, it's double standards.
Do you want to be free or don't you want to be free?
I tell you what, every time I got caught cheating, every time I lost my girls for something I didn't do, every time I cheated, I never got caught. So clearly, karma exists to some degree. Every time I went down for something, it's something that I never did, but I always got away with stuff I did do. So clearly, it goes back to you get what you put out. So if you're gonna put out not fully, but see, we found that loophole. Is it really being unloyal? Is it really being unfaithful?
I had a caller say, why y'all not answering the phone? Call again, caller. I think we got you on the line. We about to get you on the line now.
We're taking callers. Call in immediately.
That's a good question.
What?
Oh, Lord. It's
The net.
food's dead in it. Like,
Net.
I think we got a call in right now, man. Call in again. See what she got to say, man. I wish I had this caller. What is cheating and what is faithful?
What is cheating?
Shoot, the
Who
mic right
cares?
Nah, we
that's-
ain't judge. It's a no judgment
Tell her
podcast.
the mic right
Come
there.
on, come.
That's what we should have called this
come
shit.
get on
No
the mic,
judgment.
man.
No judgment.
Okay, we got
Okay, that's
somebody
mine.
coming
Don't
on
worry
the
about
mic.
it.
Let's
Tripping.
do it.
Shit, I'll tell you mine off air.
Ooh,
Fire
No
title.
judgment.
I can just replay this back and know what y'all just said, so I'm gonna take it.
fellas, hold on.
You only brought
fellas.
one for yourself?
Jeez.
Dang, I know selfish, right? That's what we are,
That's
man.
not faithful,
Ain't
bro.
it?
And faithful just
Hold
said
on,
hold on,
You
fellas,
just
hold
said
on.
loyal.
It had to be a lady to come
Giving, showing the
to
constant.
show love.
Could you give me one too, please?
Look, so my mic ain't on, Pop.
It's on.
I can't hear myself.
I hear you.
Oh, I can't hear me.
You tripping. You
But
drunk.
look, a little bird just dropped in my ear. I just got some game, some jewels. I was told that only a woman scorn cheats premeditated.
Hell,
But
my
hold
moth-
on, women cheat just as freely and randomly as we do, and that's why they think they ain't got no emotions either.
No.
That's why
I think women are more
Let's
sneaky
stop.
than men.
For sure. 100%. 1,000%.
1,000%.
Yeah, because
Hey,
I don't.
listen, hey,
I'm
can
not
we
even
get
trying
a
to go in your
call in,
phone.
bro?
I was
None of
gonna
that.
say, as a man, I'm not going through your phone. My heart can't take that. I don't even.
Nah,
want to
he
see it.
just said some real stuff.
Yeah,
but
you
at
can
the
step in
same-
while I slide away. For real.
Trying to grab me one.
I'm calling.
Pause.
Or call in.
We didn't have to call in? No caller?
Look, but nah, that's
Say
real,
that
though.
again. A woman scorn cheats
I
premeditated.
don't know what's wrong with my thing. Pop. I
Hell
can't
have
hear
no
myself
fury
more.
like a woman scorn.
Yeah.
I can't hear myself no more.
I feel like
So the woman who cheats, that's not scorn. That's
freak. She just
No,
a freak.
she's
Nah,
not a
I'm not
freak.
gonna
She
say
just
that's a
cheats.
freak.
She
that's
just
the disconnect.
That's
That's
the disconnect.
already
She
been
just playing
disconnected.
game how she know her nigga think he being
Nah,
slicker
you,
than her.
You gotta have some type of negative stigma if you go and lure somebody in to be faithful and loyal to you just for you to cheat for no reason.
Stop being a
That's
freak,
some type
bro.
of like you're not all the way right as a person. Like if you lure somebody into a relationship to be faithful and committed and build something, and you just go and cheat.
I mean,
but
that's the
guess
whole
what, though?
premise of
Guess what,
being
though?
in a
Hold on.
relationship.
That
Yeah,
will
link
fall,
work.
that will fall on us though. Think about it. We don't want to go out here and be like, oh, I want to make you mine. I'm a goddamn
For sure.
For
sure,
And then
yeah.
you get her. You got her at home. You got her out the street. She
You
ain't
got her
having
where
no
you
more
want
fun,
her.
no more. She's yours. And then she go through your phone and she see you still busting down Keisha, Tamika. Like you ain't changed nothing that you had going on. So now that you set the premise where she's like, he ain't loyal to me. He ain't real with
but
me.
that's not what I'm saying. That's giving a reason. Like if she sees you not loyal, then of course she's not gonna really be loyal. But we talking about women that I know some women who will get a dude just so they're not alone.
Okay,
And
but
still go do their thing because I'm telling you, I know so many women who get with dudes who might have good careers but don't sexually satisfy them. Get with dudes who sexually satisfy them but
Ain't
bums.
got no career.
You know what I'm saying? So they go with whatever benefits
but
them at that
But
time.
that's the same thing with a dude.
I don't
You
think
might
so,
have-
because that's
bro,
why I ain't got. I don't need you to benefit me.
Like, no, excuse
I
me.
need you to sexually
You
satisfy
do.
me.
You do.
A dude might have a right.
You do.
Okay, I don't need you to financially benefit
A
me.
dude might have
Some
the
type
right
of way,
girl.
you know what I'm saying? We
might have the
compliment
right
each
girl,
other.
the
Yeah,
perfect
You know what I'm
girl.
saying?
fact. That's human nature.
Like you might have a perfect girl for you, as far as appealing to the eye, appealing to the people. She knows how to network, handle her business. Da 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 da. But personally, you and her, after you done got to know her, you like, she don't even vibe. I don't like nothing she like. I don't do nothing she want to do. I like to ride roller coasters. She like to read books.
Do you think part of it might be
like
us just
reading
having
books.
too many options as society nowadays?
We both,
Like
both sides.
everybody
Both
has
sides
options.
got options. I mean,
Everybody
that
got
been
too
there,
many
bro. Like,
options.
it always been male and female, so everybody always had options.
Not to the magnitude of like when our people was growing up.
But it's like, it's
they kind of
nowadays,
stuck together
nowadays
because
it's more or less,
you
it's
couldn't
more or
meet
less
somebody
like,
20 miles away on Tinder.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Slick was way worse back in the
Dudes was
day.
having families on the side with
Bruh,
nobody ever
dudes
known.
had a whole full-fledged 6 kids on the other side of town, like, and know how to handle that, bro. Like,
nah,
it was
for real.
way different.
Ain't
Ain't no
nobody
to
would
the,
ever
to the
know.
funeral,
Yeah,
bro.
Nobody
But
ever know
facts.
to the funeral, for real.
Yeah.
But
Come to
now
the funeral,
it's
you
kinda
find out
like-
you got six more brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah, a whole other like, bro. Not just one kid, bro. It's a whole deal family.
And the other wife knew about all of y'all.
And guess I be looking at it like, bro, how is a man like as a man like,
Yeah.
but how are you able to keep, bro? You know how hard it was to cheat back then to keep up that lie and bold face like the time, but. I go to work. Like, how you keep up with the both families? They be like, man, he be away a little too much. Like,
This
it
made
was
me want
just
to ask y'all a
hard.
question. This made me want to ask y'all a question. Can y'all hang with a dude that don't take care of his kids?
Oh, hell no. I don't really rock with cats that can't take care of their kids because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and say I'm the best father or some of my homeboys are the best fathers. But one thing we do make a point is we're gonna be a part of our kids' lives. And you know what I'm saying? The biggest thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, like, and this is for any man with kids or about to have kids or whatever, bro. Hey, man. Hey, she ain't got nothing to do with you and that child. If she want to play that legal game, go to court. If she don't want to play the legal game, just do your part. If you know you ain't gonna be there physically every day, send that little money. It ain't gonna hurt nothing you got going on. And when you got the time, make sure you spend that time with that child. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Like, I make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't spend as much time as I want to, but I make sure when I got actual real free time, I'm gonna go get my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I got to give them the jewels. You know what I'm saying? They got to understand, hey, look, I don't care what your mama got going on, whatever. I'm your dad. So me and you gonna have to bond regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all that, oh, she won't let me see my kids. Nah, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? And one of my partners made something very clear to me one day. He was like, bruh, why do you even talk to her? If y'all don't get along, go to court.
I
Go to
keep it-
court. Like, niggas is scared to go to court. For what? What are you
But-
scared to go to court for?
But I'll be honest with you.
That's
Like,
court.
I don't have kids right now, so I can't really be 100% to speak on it. But I'll tell you what, if I did have kids and my child's mother went to court and court said I could only see my child one weekend out of the month, that's not good enough for me.
That's not how it works.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
My dad was on 1 week in a month.
all right, that's because it's something that was going on between him and your mother.
Because that's what my mother requested.
Yeah, see,
So
but that's when you give the mother too much power in the court.
No,
See,
no,
a lot
no,
of
the-
cats don't even try to
Black
fight.
as a man, you have no power when
You
it
got
comes
no.
to child
That's
support.
why you got to go legitimize. You got to legitimize yourself.
Yeah, even
You gotta
even
do
then,
all that.
even then though, bro, like it comes down to the judge. The judge can just look at a person and go, okay, you got a great, you're a CDL truck driver, you make great money, but in 1997 you was charged with attempted murder. So I can see why she doesn't feel comfortable. And now you as a man can only see a child 1 week in a month.
Okay.
Now, if you do say, hey, I'm gonna go pull up and take my son some lunch, take my son clothes, and that woman is so spiteful and bitter that she calls the police and gets you locked up, now you getting fired, it can lead to I can understand under certain degrees why a man can say, it's nothing I can do.
Okay, so that's what. That's when, as you get older, that's when that blowback comes towards the mother.
It do.
When the blowback comes back towards the mother, where it's like,
It do.
you
But
kept
how-
my dad away from me because I've witnessed it.
But think
I've
about
witnessed it with
the damage. If we got a homeboy whose son is 9 years old, and for 9 years all we see is he don't be around his son like that, but we don't know the whole scenario.
Situation.
Yeah, you that man will lose support.
But nah,
of
this is
people
the thing,
just
though.
thinking he don't want to be around his kid's life.
As a
That's not true.
homeboy, when I got my kid and I know your kid and my kid are similar ages, I'm like, man, why you ain't got your kid?
He gonna
He gonna
elaborate
tell
on the
you. Yeah, he
story.
gonna tell
You gonna either keep it short and sweet, or you gonna be like, nah, this is what's going on. And then as me being your man, I'm gonna be like, hey, look, cause guess what? I know somebody personally
Yeah.
that just laid down, wouldn't fight,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just would not fight. Everybody like, bro, you going out bad.
Yeah.
You going out bad. But I get it. You didn't want to fight the courts.
I got a homeboy who only spends time with the child that he's living with. Like if he's with ex baby mother and then with Y baby mother, he only spends time with the child that he's living with. And I'm like,
see, I spend time with all my kids. I spend time with all my kids because my kids like one thing I don't do that my family didn't do is that step shit. Ain't no such thing as step. Once we locked in, we family. Like my sons, the twins and my youngest son, they got different mothers. They not step brothers, they brothers. And both they mothers don't refer to their brother as a step. Yeah. That's their brother.
Yeah, that's solid.
Because I'm their dad.
That's solid.
Because at the end of the day, I'm their only dad.
Yeah, that's solid.
See, that's the problem with a lot of dudes. They'll stand up for everything else, but what really matters, because guess what? At the end of the day, only thing you have in this motherfucking world is your word and your kids. Nah, not your balls. Your word and your kids, nigga. That's the only thing you actually is yours.
He ain't got kids.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the only thing that is actually yours. Your word and your kids. Period. This money ain't yours. These clothes ain't. None of this shit is yours. Your word and your kids, that is yours. That is your actual. That is you reincarnated. Yeah. Like so, nah. I don't see how, you know what I'm saying? I don't see how dudes can't fight because I don't watch too many scenarios or too many situations where at one point you just lost steam and you gave up. You didn't want to fight no more.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the system will really put it to where it's those like.
My man's was defeated for sure.
Yeah, if the system say 1 week in a month and you try to fight and the woman doesn't care,
Smurf know him, everybody he know him too.
It's nothing that man
bitter
can
taste
do.
in his mouth. Like, yeah, I know that.
It's nothing that man can do. But I will say this. For that man, you had to accept the responsibility of the person that you laid down with
for sure,
and had a child with. You picked
What about when that kid tells that man something that one of my man's kids told him?
My son just
Yeah, I
told.
hear all that. Hold on, listen. What's my man's son told him? Yeah, I hear all that. I was in court too. If you wanted me that bad, you would have fought harder. I seen you fight murder charges. I seen you fight murder charges and win, Dad.
Why you gotta fight hard to see his son?
Hold on, you heard him?
That's what he's hearing 24/7 in the house about a woman.
Said, though? He said, "I seen you fight murder charges and win, Dad."
Why should a man have to fight to see his child?
Cause you got bitter bitches
fight
in this world.
No,
you got bitter what?
Huh? Butter britches.
Butter britches.
But real talk, bro. That's what we talk about. Black families and black community coming together and us not fighting each other and being at war with each other. That's a big part of that. Like I feel like I don't care what the circumstances is, man, woman. When you have a child, you shouldn't have to put the court involved. To get that,
I mean,
it's bitterness.
Some people difficult, bro.
Bitterness and the difficulty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially for a female, I think they'd be
way
more bitter.
You got some but then you got some women that's really on some shit like, I don't care what you do, just be a dad.
That's a lot of them like that. Because I'll say the same thing. It's a lot of dudes who are just lazy bums,
It's more
bro.
of them like that than it is.
Facts.
Going off of what they mama and they grandmamas and aunties told them. Oh, girl, you don't need him. The government gonna take care of you. Put him on child support. Some of these women these days is like, no, and no. Like, dude, just be a dad. I ain't asking you for much. I make my own money. I take care of my own kids. Shoot me a couple coins here and there. We good to go.
My man's just had an instance where it was like his girl was on him like, how many times you called your kid today? He was like, I ain't called my kid today. All right, so whatever the bitch you was chasing, how many times you called her today?
Cool story though.
But see, that's a double entendre though. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
I'm not gonna call my kid 40 times a day. You getting one call? You good?
You a bad dad, bro.
One call?
You ain't call your kids 40 times a day?
40? Nah, cause I didn't want my mama. Nah, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna. Bro, I agree.
If your mama called you 40 times, you throwing your phone.
I had to tell my mama that. And I felt bad. Like, bro, stop calling me every 5-10 minutes, bro. Like, stop, bro. I'm good. I'm blessed.
But most moms don't think dads can handle the kid. That's another problem. Most moms don't think dad can handle the kid.
I think they don't. I think they think the dad doesn't
they have
care.
no security in the dad.
I just think I think they feel like he don't care.
I think
or it's like, do you really know your kids?
I think us as the black
Do
community.
they really know the kid though? We'll make them know more than the
we
dad
make
might know.
decisions.
Because
Carried
I
the
mean,
baby
you
for
gotta
9
think
months.
if
That
y'all
don't mean you know them though, bro. Like,
but look, if y'all get
when
into
they
it
get
right,
older, as
No,
a
but look.
baby, you probably know what they crying about. He probably just hungry.
Bro,
need
look.
to be changed.
Nah,
But
for-
when they get older and they thinking
bro,
for
they
themselves,
spending more
you don't
time with the
know 'em,
kids
bro.
for sure.
Yeah.
That don't mean
Mom
the kid
got
gonna open up to him just because I'm
Mom got
living
more
in this
time
house,
in.
bro.
That's true.
I'm just living in this house. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to
Mom
sleep.
got
and-
more time in though, so mom.
That don't mean nothing, bro.
Mom know a little bit. Mom know a little more.
It depend on
It's
your.
not
It
necessarily
depend.
true.
Everybody's situation different though.
I said that.
So it depend on your kids,
the
and it depend on
relationship the kid and the mama have.
I think
and
it stems from
the
the-
conversation they have.
The root of the person that you meet, like
That was it.
when you meet somebody and
But
you get to date
By
most
us
of
being
the
hustlers
time,
and shit, we might be gone
That's what I'm saying. I was always in and out. My
12,
let me
14
tell you,
hours out the day.
My uncle told me this,
Yeah,
right?
They
All
might
my
be
adult years with
having
this shit.
conversations you might not
My
never
kids
know
10
about.
years apart. I always said all my adult years with this shit. I was with the
This-
twins
this-
mama for 10 years. Then I was with my youngest son mama for 10 years. I always said all my adult years with this shit.
My uncle said, boy, every time I come visit y'all, bro, it's with you either in or out. I don't even got time to talk to you. So I can't say, like, mama might know more about me than my daddy might know, because I'm not around neither one of them enough. Or if when I'm around them, I'm not expressing myself or telling them nothing of what I got going on, you know what I'm saying?
The average kid is not. The average
That's what
kid
I'm
is
trying
not
to
going
tell
to
you.
open themselves up to their parents like that.
So you can't
Especially not
say
in
that
our
no more.
households, in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Like
That might need to be a topic, bro.
Like-
Why is that, bro? Like you just
Andrew
can't.
and Tommy and Becky and
why
Sarah,
I
they,
can't
Bro, they
might-
sitting down
they
at the
might have
table,
those conversations
and
with
that's
their
the
parents.
table. For one, they haven't. We don't have
I
dinner.
can tell you why.
Like,
Together.
I
Yeah,
can,
we don't have
we don't
dinner
have
as a
dinner
family
no
I
more.
can
Like,
tell you why, because systematically since we came here, it's like as black people,
It's household. It will go on
it's
in the
always,
household, bro.
we've always had more things to deal with in our everyday life than that community of people. They can enjoy the luxury and leisure to sit down and talk about.
That's not-
Think,
I
think
can't-
about it. How many
I
times
get
have you
what you're
heard?
saying,
How many
but-
times have you heard white problems and you go, that's minor. You know what I'm saying? They can sit down because historically they had less on their plate than us as black people. You gotta think about black people really didn't start flourishing until the last 20 years.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. You can't say. I mean, I get what you're saying, but all right. So if you in a situation where you run, like say you got a company, you run the company, right? Versus these people who working for you, you probably got more money. You can't say like they got more on their plate because they need to get to my level. They got to worry about their real life stuff. You got to worry about how can I keep this afloat. You know what I'm saying? How can I keep this power?
Nah,
so that's probably.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If I'm a billionaire, if I'm Elon Musk or the dude,
Nah, got
we
way
ain't
more on
talking
your
about that.
plate.
We talking about
you
just,
got way more on your plate, but you got way more resources. Like I'll tell you what, I'd rather be rich and try to figure out the struggles being rich than being broke and trying to figure out like having nothing and trying to figure out how to pay your rent is way more stressful than having billions trying
You
to
done
figure out.
did it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that
Did your
being-
rent get paid?
Yeah, but the amount of
I mean,
stress you go through of having
shit
nothing
you go
try-
through to try to pay that
but
rent though.
having, because any person that's rich will tell you, you know what, being rich has its negatives to it.
For
but
sure.
I'd rather be.
But I don't
rich
have
and
no.
deal
Yeah,
with-
but yeah,
That's
they
just-
I'd rather be comfortable
I don't have
financially
those
and
I
have
just want to
problems.
say
Yeah,
that's just
problems.
financial
Like,
weight
they don't
off
have
your
those money
shoulder,
problems.
but they still
Nah, they
have
don't.
these same
They
deals.
don't have the money
these problems they
problems.
had to deal with how to raise a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, is my kid really taking heed of the stuff I'm saying? Am I really a role model to the kid? Or they got real deals.
Nah,
they
don't-
just
I mean,
financially.
they got issues, but they
I'm
don't got
good.
issues like how mom and dad wake up. How
Yeah,
how we
yeah.
grew
So
up.
it's-
Dad
so
gotta
if
wake
I'm a
up like
billionaire-
dang.
That was the only issue with
Electric
that
bill
was
due is $123. I guess
If
I'm gonna have
I'm
to
a
go rob the
billionaire,
corner store.
I'ma look at
I
my
can't let the kids
employees.
go without lights. And mom thinking like if dad don't go rob the corner store, I might have to go sell us something.
Yeah.
Yeah, then because we can't go without lights.
If
Kids
I'm a
need lights. You
billionaire,
know what I'm
my-
saying?
my employees
Rich people
have it
don't
harder than
have
I
those
do.
type of problems. Rich people have problems as is.
They did.
Do their kids not feel loved enough? Am I not giving you enough? Am I not doing enough? And they
That's
be
the
like-
major
they be like,
problem.
no, you're not.
That's the finances.
I ain't gonna lie to you, because you know what you can
Nah,
do.
that's
you
not
know,
true.
No, when you have finances
I'm
and
about to
you,
kill- I'm about to kill you. Go ahead.
I bet you not. Look, when you have finances and that's your problem,
Watch this.
does my kid really love me? Guess what you can do? You can take time off
Watch
to
this.
fix that. When you broke, does my kid really love me? Nigga, I'm working 2 jobs. I ain't got time
All
to
right,
explain
let me
to
tell you, right? If you
Drop a
finan-
dollar
listen,
in the
listen.
bucket.
If you financially up
man.
on that type of level,
Give
like
me
you
one
talking
of them
about
dollars, B.
Alright,
Elon Musk and stuff, but you have companies you have to run that requires you to
But
be
you
involved.
just
right?
said that's the thing though. Your
Time
kids.
out. Let me
Hold on,
get to
Elon
it.
Musk
Let me.
is one-
Hold
hold
on.
on, y'all
Time
speak on
out.
him.
Let me.
Hold on.
Let me get to
He
it.
said-
I'm
I
just
wanna
using
hear
that
what
for
you're saying.
example,
I wanna hear what you're
financially
saying. I wanna
wise.
hear what
But
you're
I'm
saying.
gonna tell y'all
let
what
me
he
get
said.
to it,
I wanna
bro.
hear what
Right?
you're saying.
All right.
I'm
Cool.
gonna tell y'all what he said
Listen.
about
Right.
his kids.
Versus, all right, say, now for one, I'm gonna just how I'm gonna keep for one. It's a lot of millionaires and successful black people that grew up in poverty, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they parents didn't have the finances, but they gave them the love. You know what I'm saying? They gave them the support that they needed to flourish into who they became and to know like
Not all
I don't wanna-
circumstances.
I ain't say it's a lot of them. Like even with the rap, you hear these stories.
So, hold on. So you think in the black community, majority of the black family, like growing up, parents had more time to spend with their kids than they did working? Because I feel
Hold
like
up, say that again.
If they not getting high,
yeah,
No,
I feel like growing up
I'm
in the
saying-
black
I'm
community,
saying-
we work so much. Mom might
gotta
have
work.
2 jobs. Exactly. So if mom got 2 jobs and dad got 2 jobs,
This is what I'm
and
trying
you
to tell
raising
you,
yourself
right?
at
Listen,
13
hold
years
up.
old,
I get what you're saying, but I'm not talking about the time frame. I'm talking about the type of conversation they might have or the support they might have. If I'm a billionaire or millionaire and I got full Fortune 500 companies to run,
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily. I can have the freedom or the luxury to spend time with my children, but I still got companies to run
Nah,
to
but
keep
this-
y'all.
hold
Hold
up.
up. Tell me, I ain't gonna keep y'all fed, clothes, and stuff. That's how majority of people will look at it. Like for y'all to live the lifestyle that y'all living, I have to go do this.
But what's the goal as a parent?
So the ones that's in poverty, they don't have the finances. They never experienced that.
Right.
They don't know what it feels like
So
to have $1
imagine-
million. So what they'll pour they, you know what I mean, heart is making sure my child grows up to be the best person they can be.
But they can only do it to an extent, because just like
But
we said,
that's
a woman.
cool,
But
though.
just like we said, a woman's not gonna follow a man that's broke. As your child can only look. If your dad is just constantly broke, right? You can only look up to him.
That's not true. I get what you're going. I
You
get
get
where
what
you're
I'm
going,
saying?
but
Like-
that's not necessarily true because there's some people that get older and realize once they get older, like they really sacrificed a lot to make sure I was good, and they didn't have it. You feel what I'm
But I
saying?
think the question is, what is the goal of being? I'm once again, I don't have
As a
kids,
parent,
so I can't say. But I
You
do,
want your, I feel like, bro, you want to set your child up to when they get to the point to where they can make decisions on their own, they make the best decisions they can make.
facts.
Okay.
That's I feel like that's the whole goal of being a parent, bro.
Okay.
Like you want to expose them, show them, give them the education, whatever the resources. So when they get to the point to where they can make their own, think
Okay.
for themselves, and make their own decisions,
I'm glad you
they
said that.
make the
Hold
best
on one second.
decisions
Can I speak on
that they
something?
can make.
Hold
So
on.
let me ask you, red pill, blue pill. Would you rather be in a position to financially put your kids in a position where they can flourish and be boss and create generational wealth, or would you rather be in a position to give your kids knowledge and experience and love? Which one would you rather be able to do?
If I can't pick both,
No, you
I
can't
want to
pick
say
both.
both, but if not, I'd rather say the knowledge.
Okay, hold on.
Because you know
Hold on,
why?
look, hold on,
Because
hold on.
it's a lot of rich kids, celebrity kids that be like,
But-
bruh, this I ain't asked for this, I ain't want
Yeah,
this.
but it's
you know what
also,
I'm saying?
it's
Like,
also a guy
hold
who
on,
became
hold
the
on.
president because his dad
can I
gave him $1 million.
that's a
Please,
you know what I'm
fellas,
saying?
can I
That's
can
one
I
of them
chime
stories.
in?
This just might be
Slug,
one of
I
them
know you want to
stories,
chime in too. Can
yeah,
I
that's
chime in?
not
Can I chime
necessarily
in?
like listen. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all talk, but I'm just telling
Less
like
money, less solutions.
say that again. No,
less
that's
money,
not. That's
less
not. No,
solutions.
that's
Nah,
not
look,
necessarily
Money,
true.
money
Okay,
rules
so
the
look.
world.
Knowledge, my
Money
boy.
rules
No,
the
listen, listen.
Knowledge rules the world.
You can have all the
listen.
knowledge in the
You
world
can have
and still
all
be
the money.
homeless.
You can have, but you can have all the money in the world. What you gonna do with it if you don't know the knowledge to
you can
reinvest
pay-
it?
Hold on.
You can pay
'Cause
for any
both of y'all are
disease.
saying both
You
of y'all
can
are
kill
saying
yourself.
good things.
You
Can
can
I just
survive.
can
You
I
can
speak
eat.
on
You
this?
can live.
Can I speak
For
on
how
this?
long? If you
Both
ain't
of
got the
y'all are
knowledge
speaking-
to let
both
that
of y'all
money
are-
keep coming
They
in
gonna
and
let us
coming in,
talk,
coming in,
Slug.
coming in. If you ain't got the knowledge
I'm
to
the
what to
only
do with
nigga
the
on
money,
here without braids.
and you got to drop $1.
Rich bitch. Take two.
$2.
Hey, so look, because this is a heated discussion, right? So let me say, both of y'all have a point, right? Being a dad, right? Do I wish I was financially secure at times? Yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Because those same companies you talking about I own, I could do the Elon Musk. I could take my kids to my businesses and start teaching them and planting in
Glad
them.
you said
Hey,
that.
look,
I'm gonna kill you on that
this
one,
is how
too.
y'all gonna run. This is this is what we got going on, so this is how we run it. You know what I'm saying? So I can start teaching them and giving them jewels. Because technically, these are my companies. I don't never, ever have to clock in.
Right.
I can do what I want to do every day. No, I just run them. I got people that I pay salaries to make sure that I stay rich.
That is
That's
true.
not, no.
That's
that's
one,
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
one
sir.
thing that Diddy
People go to
said that he
school.
do,
People
bro.
go to school
Even Diddy
to
said
work
that.
for me.
Even Diddy said that. Diddy said, I hire y'all to do my work for me.
And then when I feel like y'all ain't making me enough money and y'all ain't doing what I need to do, we're gonna have a team meeting and you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired because I don't feel like y'all are working hard enough, right? Cool.
Studio closed for a month, man.
You feel me? You feel me? So look, that's the one luxury of having the money. The other luxury of being broke and being able to give them the game is that you can give them something of you. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was one year, bro.
What if they don't want to do that?
Well, I remember, listen, it was one
So
year.
which one would you wanna do?
I was so toe back broke, bro. I was like, hey, I don't even know what I'm going to do.
So which one
I
would you do?
scrambled up a little money. I was able to get, before I had my youngest son, I was able to get both the twins a truck and an outfit for Christmas. I felt like shit as a man,
Right.
as a dad,
I feel that.
like all that. They still had them trucks up until last year. You feel me? Like, so it hit me differently. Like, why'd y'all keep these? And they was like, we knew you didn't have it, and you still tried to make it happen for us. You know what I'm saying? So both of y'all got a plus on both of what y'all saying. You're saying be wealthy and don't ever have to worry about finances. Nah, sometimes
That's cool.
Sometimes a child
But that's
will
not
understand how
many
much more you
geniuses
love.
do we know that died broke? How many geniuses do we know that weren't able to spread
Nah,
that
look,
knowledge
though.
because they weren't able to go to the next level? Because
That's because they
it
was being
costs to go to
selfish
the next
with
level.
it. They was being selfish with it.
It do know
cost to
it
go
do
to the
cost
next
money to
level.
go to the next level, bro. Like it always costs to go to the next level. Nothing in
You
this world
can't
is
pay
free.
to level up, bro.
All I'm
You
saying
have
is
to
this:
pay to
as a
level up.
parent,
Nothing
That's
in this
an
world is free.
investment. You're not like.
and I know you can relate to what I'm
I'm
finna
gonna
say.
let him talk
Look,
first.
let me go and close out. All I'm saying is this: as a parent, there's no rule book on this. Of course, as
sure
a
it's
man, as a woman, as a human being in life, if you have children, your goal is for them to live better than you did.
Facts.
My dad grew up in the projects. He was hell bent on us not living in the projects. We used to argue, fuss, and fight with my
Do it
dad all the
stop
time.
there, though?
Hold on. Look, we used to argue, fuss, and fight with him about this. Cause yeah, we lived in the nice neighborhoods. But nigga, we'd come home sometimes we ain't had no water. We'd come home sometimes we had no power. Nigga, I'd have rather lived in the projects and been secure than live in this neighborhood because you feel like you make this type of money that you're not supposed to live here no more.
No, the reason
I'd
I'm
rather live
gonna
in
tell
that
you the reason
neighborhood.
for that is because the environment
That nigga
that
said,
you
nah, I'd rather live in that neighborhood.
Nah, for sure, because yeah, you know it for sure. You got kids, bro. You're not gonna have your kids going to project because you think like, bro, I can afford this, and the power ain't never gonna go out because it ain't nothing
Yeah,
but
nah.
$60. But it's the
The rent,
environment.
13.
Yeah, it's the environment that they in and the decisions that they will make
Yeah.
being in that environment. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
I
not
feel
taking
like
long,
as
But
being
it's
a
kids that
parent.
hold on, it's kids that done made it at the projects and then did great things.
You know why?
The majority
because
don't
their
overrule.
parents gave them knowledge and gave them something to make them, like,
And
bro,
they
you know
also
what?
didn't let them hang out outside because they knew what environment
That's what
they
I'm
was
trying to-
in.
that's what that's
So now hold on, now you're boxing them in. Now I live
So
here,
now,
I know where I'm at.
To prove
but
my
I can't
point,
come
do the
outside
finances
because
really matter,
of
bro?
finances.
Do the finances really matter then?
Yes, finances matter
I feel
to a
like it
certain
do
extent.
if-
Both things matter.
If finances
You
didn't
gotta
matter,
find an
then,
equal
then
balance with
growing
them.
up poor, that wouldn't be what your parents focus on.
I mean, it matters, but I ain't gonna say it matters over like
Hey,
the
well,
support, the knowledge that I
So
feel
you
like.
okay with being poor?
That's my whole
All right,
point.
listen.
That's
Time
my
out,
point.
time out,
Support
time
not-
out,
I
time
never
out.
met
I'm
no
about
parent that
to
was
key.
okay
I'm
with
about to
being
key
poor.
right? If I'm a child, I'm growing up in this environment. I don't know nothing
no,
else.
that's different. That's
Time out.
different.
I'm
That's
about to
different.
get to what y'all saying. If I'm growing up in this environment, I know nothing else but what I've grown up in. I don't know if I'm poor or rich as a child. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know
Until you get older.
until I get older. Now that I'm older, if I had a parent that just tried to give me money, here, let me pay for this, I'm not learning nothing. My daddy paying for everything. My mama paid for all this. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here or not. It's charity case. Like I done got this.
You're not
hey,
a charity case,
I'm
you're
not
a
saying,
child.
but I'm just. That's cool.
Yeah, but
let me tell you
but
what
as
I'm
a
saying.
child, sometimes you may feel displaced. You like, do I really belong here? Like,
I don't know the knowledge. You only got the knowledge.
Like, nigga, your daddy paid for you to get on this AAU team, bro. You not even really
bro,
nice,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
meanwhile, I was
it's
in
a
the
dude in the hood outside every day because
I'm with you.
I probably seen my homeboy who was in this neighborhood. I'm like, damn.
You can look at
now
Johnny
this make me
Manziel.
think like. I thought this was the normal. I ain't never know y'all had
Y'all
lived
remember
over
Johnny?
this. You know
Y'all
what I'm saying?
remember
Like,
Johnny Manziel?
what would it take to get over here? And then once you start getting the information, you got to be successful. You got to get money. Okay, I get money. If you got a talent. I'm outside every day now. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad ain't paying for this ALU. It's skills. Like I had to learn this.
I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like I said, both of y'all had a point. Money, knowledge, and all that makes sense. But
now you'll get more money.
The one thing that a kid needs is time. Time equals everything.
But
a kid don't give a fuck about none of that.
But how many niggas
money,
we know that's in jail from doing what they had to do to survive? Think about
the
that.
product, they a product of their environment.
Think about it. They wouldn't have to do that if their parents was rich.
It's not necessarily true because I know a lot of rich people who sell drugs. You be like, bro, you don't even have to do that.
It's failures and everything.
I can't let you say that because I went to prison. I went to prison for selling dope. Right? Cool. Whatever. Right? I had kids. I could tell the world, you and everybody else, oh, I did it for my kids. No, nigga, I was doing it for me.
So let me ask you a question.
I was doing it for me.
Let me ask you a question.
I was doing it for me.
Let me ask you a question.
Although it made my kids' life a little better, it made their life a whole lot worse when I was gone for almost 4 years.
Question. Going further than you, would you been selling dope if your dad had a company that he could have walked you in on? And
you might have.
My dad wasn't bad off. Neither was my mom.
No, that's not the question.
Let me tell you this, right?
Would you have been selling dope if you could have walked into a company and had a position to where as though you could, or if you would have been given knowledge?
I could have.
Let me kill him.
I could have. I chose not to.
I chose not to. Right?
I chose not to.
You're a songwriter, right?
Right.
Cool. Obviously, you had to have a passion for it. You grew up, you wanted to do it, right?
Nigga ass.
Say your daddy was a NASCAR driver.
Yeah.
And was trying to get you. Hey, look, this how the NASCAR work. This how you. I don't want to be no NASCAR driver, Daddy. I don't care if it's gonna be successful or not. Like, I want to do song. This is what I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't necessarily say just because your daddy own a company or got stuff going on.
But let's say if my daddy was willing to invest into me, right? Say I want to write songs. But my dad was willing to build me a studio.
Now you coming to my point. Guess what he doing though?
To get the money to build my own studio.
Guess what he doing?
I took a penitentiary risk to build my own studio. Now, would I have been in a better position if my dad said, hey, look, you sit in the house, I bought you Fruity Loops, I brought you a MacBook.
Would you appreciate it more? Would you take it as serious as you would when you did it yourself?
Yeah, I think I would.
That's a lie.
I
just contributed to both my son's passions. One said he wanted to be a DJ like Marshmello. I said, my people know Holmes. He's like, Dad, I want a Serato. Bought him a Serato. Guess what, the Serato? It's in the closet.
Hustle and
the other one said he wanted to be a rapper. Cool.
I can't hustle and
I said,
do
buy
music
your
at the
own
same time.
goddamn
because you
laptop.
in order to be successful with hustling, you got to give
stacked his
100%.
money.
In order to be successful with music, you got to give 100%.
songs every day.
That's why majority of the artists you hear that end up blowing up, they have such a beautiful story of them going from nothing to something.
I'm not gonna say you do it simultaneously. I mean, you do it together. You just do it like put your all in this. Once you just get on autopilot, then that's when you come do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But like prime example, I'm 29, right? If when I was 17, if my dad said, "Yo, you don't gotta worry about paying no bills, I got you." If my dad was financially able to do that,
you think so?
100%.
Or do you think it would?
Everything
At first,
everybody's different.
But then later down the line, it's gonna be normal to you. It's
everything
gonna be like, bro.
Everything I done.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. This and bro, when I was 17, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. When I was 17, bro, I asked, this is my daddy right here, bro. I told him, what you want for your birthday? Bro, I want a computer. And I don't care if you don't buy me nothing else for 3 more birthdays, bro. I just want a computer. Got a computer, got Pro Tools, right? Mm-hmm. I'm 16 with Pro Tools. I ain't even know what I had.
You might be right.
Right?
You might be right.
I didn't even know what I had.
I get what you saying.
When other folks like, bro, you got Pro Tools? Like,
you might be right. Because if I didn't,
if
I didn't break my neck,
we recording on Cubase.
Right?
If I didn't break my neck to buy Pro Tools, but I really had a
programs. Now for me to get that knowledge to know exactly how hard Pro Tools was, and like, oh, this the upper echelon recording software, like. nigga.
Now you
he
right.
knew it. I ain't know like, but you got Pro Tools Smurf like.
Nah, you right. You 100%
Shit, nigga, I
right.
guess I do, nigga. Like,
You 100% right.
what
'cause
do we
I
do?
don't,
Like,
I don't think I would have appreciated everything
Fulfill
that
that bucket,
I
my
worked
boy.
hard
Yeah,
for if I
fulfill that
didn't.
bucket, brother.
If I didn't work hard for it. If it was just handed to me, I probably wouldn't have appreciated it that much.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
that
the
goes with a
knowledge
lot of
played
stuff.
way more than the
Yeah.
finance. That from my perspective, like
Yeah, the time
knowledge
invested, you know what I'm
way
saying?
more than the
time
financial
invested
shit.
and the time invested and the true appreciation from the child. You know what I'm saying? You can invest time with your child and learn your child does not like none of the stuff that you like. And you have to learn how to adapt to your child's likes. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
like me and my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like he was military, all that, bro. Me and he used to go back and forth all the time. Woo. He like, oh, the military paid for you to live like this. Man, I don't even like being here. I don't even be here. I be at grandma's house and auntie them house in the hood. You feel me?
I was a military brat on the
so
basis.
It come back to, like I said, bro, the time. You know what I'm saying? Like
BX.
like I feel like, yep, the BX out there. I feel like as a parent now, what I'm trying to get back to is that time. Like, I remember when I gave up on football, and I was good in football. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I gave up on it because my dad, like you said, working 2 jobs, trying to provide the best, whatever going on in other situations. I don't care no more about football, and I'm good at it. I get hurt, and I let my injury, which is a weak injury, you know what I'm saying? I let my injury be my way out. Like, oh, I got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't playing no more.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually good. Like, I could have went and did something with it. You know what I mean? But it was the time. Like, money, situations, living situations, bro. A kid don't care nothing about that, bro. A kid don't care nothing
As
about
a
that.
kid, you don't. Until you get older and you
As
can
an
just
adult,
like
as
decipher
an adult,
like
you know what the problem be? It be your ego and your pride. Oh, I'm fucked up. I'm broke.
I should be in a position to do
I should
this.
be in position to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, we got roaches in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't got no food.
Because as a man,
Like,
you've always been taught to be able to provide and give the utmost. Like, as a man, I don't know, at least as me as a man.
No. As a man, that's what you're taught to do. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That also goes back to the circle of men you grew up around. When you look around the circle of
sure.
men you grew up around, and you be like, okay, how many of y'all was
if
really
everybody in
providers?
the
How many
hood
of y'all
and just
really
been hood
took care-
superstars, that's
Yeah.
all you gonna your
That's all you
ambition is
gonna know.
gonna be. I wanna be a hood superstar.
Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
To each his own, man. It's a good episode, man. How long we were that?
2
1:30?
hours?
2 hours, something.
Sheesh.
I got one question. Slug, on one of your songs, you mentioned that. I just playing.
You ready to get my boy canceled?
Bro, yeah, that's how you know
cancel me.
that's how you know you about to get canceled. So on this song you mentioned,
Yeah, cancel me. If you go back on my Twitter, I said some crazy shit. I was in a very awkward, weird state of mind. So,
well, you said
I'm
if you're
human.
not
So
street,
look, hold on,
you're
hold
a
on.
geek. Do you not like geeks?
I'm a geek myself. I just feel like if you don't belong in the streets, you shouldn't be there.
I like that, man,
Good
right
answer.
there. That would stop a whole lot of
Good
stuff.
answer.
So, look, in the closing, while we wrapping this up, Slug, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and goddamn what you got going on, placements
Wait, hold on,
and
time
all
out,
that, you know
time
what
out.
I'm saying?
Well, you know, I'm
get
33. I like long walks on the beach. I like sangria out of marble glasses.
Hey, bro, this is
I like
not
old
black
fashions
people
and
meet, brother.
Christian Mingle.
Nah, you know what I'm
This is not
saying?
black people meet, bro. We
Hey,
don't
look.
need your profile, bro. We need to know Slug. You know what I'm saying? What you told me earlier today, if you don't know, you know Slug. So we need to
All right,
know.
so this the new Slug as of today, because I probably told some people some stuff yesterday and the day before that I ain't really mean. You know what I'm saying? But we standing on it as of right now. We standing on truth, honesty, respect. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on the gratitude, heavy on the blessings.
Yeah.
Reciprocating all energies.
Oh yeah.
However you treat me is how you getting
Get
treated.
Facts.
If
Preach.
you love me, I love you. You hate me, I don't hate, but I dislike you.
Hey.
Can I ask you what project you working on? You working on a project? I know you dropped. What's the last project you just dropped?
Can I get a beat?
I don't make beats.
You don't make beats.
That's a lot of people ask me that though. Last
He
project.
good at picking beats. He can
For
pick a
sure.
beat for you.
The coldest.
Can I get in the lab with you then? Can we
'Cause
work?
some of these artists out here be having the wackest beats.
All right, let's
The
keep
wackest.
giving
Billboard Top 100 whack beats full
Can
of.
we give a breakdown who you done work with, who you in cahoots with? You know what I'm saying?
Southside's my best friend. Mike Will's my best friend. Sunny Digital's my best friend. TM88's my best friend. I only hang with rich people.
All the goats. All the goats.
that were once poor. You know what I'm saying?
But they boss and
their
they
way.
put in the time.
They put in the time, effort, and you know what I'm saying, creativity, and it just blossomed into this wonderful thing that we call, and I call them my rich buddies, and I am locked in, I'm tied in, you know what I'm saying? You can catch me on a billboard studio near you, you know what I'm saying? Slug the plug. I'm tapped in with everybody, who's who. I'm who you need to know if you in the city of Atlanta.
I don't
Low-key.
necessarily want to call you this.
Slug the plug. What?
I
What?
can't. I don't even want to call you no middleman. I want to say
I'm the
Slug the
I'm a
plug.
facilitator.
the $1 million facilitator.
3-point
bro.
facilitator.
Like my assist game is crazy. My fast break game is
listen.
crazy.
Y'all
So you
remember
take a nigga up through there.
Live City?
Like,
Chris Paul,
you-
DeAndre, or
hey
Blake?
man, look, you need Mike Will, holla at me. You need Southside, holla at me. You need Playboy Cardi, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
All
Whatever.
4 feet though. All 4 feet.
Got to get my
what's your
money.
IG?
My IG is Slug Mania, 2 G's, Slug with 2 G's. You got a double G, my, you know what I'm saying? Respect it. Twitter is Mania World, bitch. The bitch is on
Drop
there.
$1 though.
I dropped $2 because I double time. You know what I'm saying? My Snapchat Slug Mania as well. You know, SoundCloud. I'm about to change my my DSPs, but it's the $ with the slug, 2 G's. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna make it easier for y'all, but
Okay. What's
I'm
your
out
Bank
here,
America routing account number?
go fuck yourself.
Yeah. What's your first and last name? You know what I'm saying? Birthday, you know what I mean?
Go
last
fuck
four,
yourself.
Can we
last
get
four
your
of the
social?
social. Last four of the social. That's all we need.
9112. You know what I'm
Tyler,
saying?
what you got going on?
Times, what you got
Yeah.
going on, man?
You know, I got some projects that I've been working on. I got a solo project that I got in the cut that I'm getting mastered and all that, but
You got Slug featuring on it?
not yet.
No.
But like I
Hey, you want to know music with your boy?
nah,
That shit costs.
nah. I'm not. I better not get charged. But
Charging them.
but like he slugged the plug. So like I only been down here for about a year. So
Right,
Oh,
but
you fresh
I
out
thought you had a
here.
single out a couple
Ask
years
them the
ago.
rooms I done put
Yeah,
them in.
You visiting
Ask
or
them
you
the
just
rooms
moved?
I done put
He had
them
a
in.
song- he had a song out a
just
couple years
moved
ago, didn't
last
he?
January.
I don't know.
So
You know Dodo?
No, he had a song out a couple years ago.
No, I'm saying,
do.
do you know
I
Dodo?
R&B.
You know Dodo? You don't know Dodo? I think you
From
know
Southside
Dodo.
Mafia.
I probably do.
You know what you're saying.
You know
face.
Dodo?
Do I?
He look, yeah.
I'll show you a picture when we go.
Bro, what's
yeah,
the,
but that's my
Bro,
cousin.
I used to wear the goddamn top hat. The damn, what, you know what I'm talking about?
He got all on there. Dodo.
Bruh.
I'll show you when we go over there.
Jamie?
Nah, Steven.
Just show you guys. Show.
You know Tutar?
Yeah, I know too.
Yeah.
He used to be a Tutar.
Steve-O?
Nah, not Steve-O. Steve-O dark skin.
Yeah.
Nah, he stayed in Roundtree.
Did like 10 years. Tattoos on the face.
He remind you of like slapping shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, like
He ride your
that's my
hoodie.
cousin, so that's why I'm down here. But no, I'm it's like the plug, so I'm more like a fly on the
Bro,
wall
what's
right now.
buddy name, bro?
Soaking it in.
Going around soaking the
He say
game
from-
up
he
and
say
just
from
I
Buck-
engineer.
I ain't gonna lie,
it.
this the right guy you need
What's
to
his
be
name?
around, bro.
Oh yeah,
From where?
100%, 100%.
Buddy, who you look like?
I ain't never.
Don't say nothing crazy, bro. Don't. I already know. Nigga only gonna say one. Nigga only gonna say one or two people, bro.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to pull him up. You know what I'm talking about, bro.
Hey, while you pull him up, I'm gonna go ahead and count the bucket and see how much. We
I ain't
got
get to
today.
tell y'all what projects I had coming, man. Shit epic.
Go ahead.
What you got?
You know what I'm saying? You know, me and my boy Mike Will, we having that songs. You know what I'm saying? It's a collab project.
Is it you or you writing? I know you do a lot of writing for other artists and stuff.
I mean, I got some city girl shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? If they need to.
You see what
I
I'm
hope
saying?
y'all
Like,
be rappers.
As a
You know what I'm
songwriter,
saying?
bro,
Drop
I'm
that
really
shit.
around like
Nah, you around the right.
the right
trust me.
one.
Yeah. Nah, me and Mike though got this project, 11 songs. Don't Trip, Life's a Trip. You know You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
It's your
that's-
project?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's,
Why I ain't got a feature?
Solely produced, so just Mike Will? You and Mike Will? No other producers on it?
yeah. It's I was finna say a split between Eardrummers and 808 Mafia.
Ooh.
So TM,
sound
You know that's gonna be
nasty.
fire.
T on there.
You know that's gonna be fire.
That's
Hey
what
man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you fuck with Slug, man. You go places, man. You get out,
why
you go
ain't
places.
goddamn-
'Cause
Right now, Smurfs is
Get
in
him, get him.
endeavors.
Smurf good because I done put him back in a couple rooms that he needed to be
I got
in.
Airbnbs going
Thank
right
you.
now. My full focus right now getting the real estate. I ain't gonna lie, I'm setting my residuals up, so it's coming in regardless if I blow on music or not. I mean, I'm already established
Yeah,
in
man.
music, but
Hang out with Smurf, man. Get some money, man.
nah, I'm getting.
I got a TV on my wall too that's
getting
going
real
bad. That I
Cause
got.
guess what? You got
Just
a
saying.
what?
I got a TV on my wall that's going
Going
out.
bad.
You know what I mean? It's going bad. I got it from you though.
Bro,
I
you
got a
had that
TV
shit
with
for
no
how
cord.
many years?
I got a TV with
I
no
like
cord.
2.
That's cap.
I got a TV with no cord.
You ain't get it from, you got that from Ching, my boy. You ain't get it from the guy.
You know what I'm saying though?
All right, man.
Yeah, man. We
All
good.
right, man. So look, for everybody, we
I'm
definitely
coming back with Darlene here, man.
Hey, she FaceTime me like a mud. I'm about to answer it right
Go
now.
ahead,
Go
answer
ahead.
it. Look,
Close this out.
we
She lame as
finna,
hell.
dang, this is what we finna do. So this episode 13, we appreciate y'all for a successful season 1, and
We had what? How many? 13?
You gotta look into yours,
Oh.
my boy.
I'm yeah, okay. We got to edit this part where I'm supposed to be at now, right here. All right. So we appreciate y'all for a successful season 1. You know what I'm saying? 13 episodes, no fumbles. You know what I'm saying? We apologize for the couple weeks that we took off, but you know, life goes on. Please tap in and come back for season 2. You know what I'm saying? Season 2 is gonna be even more exciting because you know we taking in all the input and the good and bad feed, you know what I'm saying, however people feel, you know what I'm saying, please let us know, you know what I'm saying, we is not shallow, we is not soft, you know what I'm saying, if you like me, you like me, if you don't, you don't, you know what I mean, but hey, we need all that good input, whether it's positive or negative, you know what I'm saying, and watch for season 2, we got something up the sleeve for y'all, you know what I'm saying, oh, and can't wait to start the motherfucking Weezy and Smurf show, you know what I'm saying, the off the record. Yeah, that's gonna be the move. Watch what we got coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings. Thank y'all for coming and checking in with us. You know what I'm saying? And we out.